Rated M for M-Balm. This is the M-Balm Effect, your one-stop shop for unfiltered discussions.
What is going on? Welcome to the M-Balm Effect. We are here back live in studio in the ROC Bay. I am your host, M-Balm, tonight. Andrea alongside me here, along with Austin Dash. Live in studio. Look at this guy all ready to get going here. It's been a while, right, Austin?
Heck yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. What are we going to talk about today?
We have a lot to talk about, Austin. So I'm really, I'm really game for this night.
I got some news.
I got some good news. Yeah, we're gonna dive deep into that one, man. Because I'm
good news, both good news and bad news.
Oh Jesus, not the bad news.
A little bit.
Not the bad nudes.
Not bad nudes.
Nudes. Oh, you like nudes? You want nudes?
Whoa, no. I thought you said bad
nudes.
news.
Oh no, yeah, I said nudes.
No
Oh
nudes.
no.
No nudes.
Oh no. And guess what? All you listeners out there, you're with us as well. You know what you can do? You can give us a call. 855-MBALM-19. 855-622-5619. Don't forget, hit those reacts if you're on Facebook. Don't forget to hit the like on YouTube and on Twitch. I think they have the like on there too or something like that. So you can help us gain a reach, or at least get more of a reach than we already have. If you do that, it was always good to get more listeners on here and build this community and all the above. So it's a beautiful thing, right, Austin? It's beautiful when that happens.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're ready and primed up, ready to go, and so are we. I gotta say, how's everyone's week this week?
Chaotic for me.
Oh, jeez.
A little bit. Well, I just moved. Mm-hmm. So I just moved out of my family's house. So I'm out on my own. Yeah.
Dude, how's it feel, man, being on your own?
She's all grown up.
How's it feel being on your own?
Oh my God, it just feels like I feel a little bit of a weight off my shoulders. But I mean, I know there's a lot of responsibilities that comes with the apartment and all that stuff. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's just I fucking love it. I mean, I'm on top floor. I get a little balcony.
This man's on top.
Yeah,
he's a top, not a bottom.
Yeah.
Also less likely to deal with theft because people don't want to deal with the bullshit.
We'll be talking about some of that tonight too, because
Oh boy,
I got a video. That I found, and it's got a lot going on. Yo, you're on the M-Balm Effect.
Hello?
Hello, Annalise. You are live with us. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Am I live or am I not?
Well,
No,
you're
you're
live. Well, we're recording it, so if somebody's listening to it now, it might not be live for them, but it's live for you now, so that's what counts.
Yeah, right in the moment.
Yeah.
In this moment, like the band, Maria Brink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
How are you?
tired as shit.
Oh no, this week got you too?
That's how I'm feeling. Yeah.
No, let me tell you a story because I worked 4:45 to 12 yesterday.
Oh.
So technically I worked until this morning. Didn't get home until 2:33. Had to come back at 10:45.
Oh.
Oof.
So I'm a little bit cranky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, you know, Annalise,
Understandably.
you should have called in sick and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
got a little cough."
Listen, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, no, I made the mistake.
You asshole. It's always chaotic with you whenever I'm on the phone. God damn it.
See, I made the mistake.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
I made the mistake of
Almost every single time I'm on the phone, chaos.
The
Why?
show is chaos.
The shame.
Mm.
Shame. The shame out of
You ready for Labor Day?
I am.
Fuck Labor Day. Fuck this whole weekend.
Hey, you know what? This weekend gives us a reason to drink. So
Hey, we're already there, man.
No, I could
wish
use
I
a
was.
really strong one, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't roll like that.
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
don't roll like a joint.
No.
See, that's what I did
Oh
before I
shit!
came here.
See what you did there? See what you did there?
I do.
Keep rolling. What? Copyright? Get the fuck out.
No, I'm rolling like sushi roll.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love some. Oh, I love sushi rolls.
That's good rolling.
Annalise, do you like sushi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sushi fan.
I love.
No.
I wish I was.
I love
I
it.
know. I'm. Not, I know. It hates me, but like,
Oh, I love some sushi.
it's got to
Yo,
be
give me a
cooked.
nice,
It's got to be
thick
cooked for me.
ramen.
Ramen's
Ramen.
good.
Ramen. I love me a good ramen.
You love me some. I love me some good ram as well as some good sushi. You know.
Some shrimp.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Rom tom or just ramen?
oh, I just love.
Ramen.
Yeah, ram. Yeah.
Both.
Why not both?
Ramen with the rom-com.
How about some pho? Some bubble tea.
Oh yeah, some bubs.
Oh.
That bubble tea is fucking.
Stop
You
it,
like-
you're making me hungry.
What kind of boba do you like? Do you like the ones that explode in your mouth, or do you like the pearl necklace ones?
Yo, come on, why? Really? Did you have to go down that road, bro?
I did.
What the
M-Balm
hell?
Effect
The
goes down
first
the
one.
street
The
every
first
time.
one.
No, you don't like when
M
somebody gives you
blows
the you don't like when somebody gives you a pearl necklace.
Oh, no.
Don't
no.
remind
You don't
me
like
of what
that?
I did this
Oh,
week. Okay?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
What?
Okay, whoa. All right.
Fruity balls is
What did you do?
Nothing.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with some balls
What?
exploding inside of your mouth, Austin. Okay.
I mean, what am I a bell explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
I gotta be
See,
honest
it's
with you.
fine.
I love it.
Especially when it's like the creamy kind. Oh, come on. You see, you're corrupting my mind.
Hey, you've watched too much of
Shame.
this show, and you listen too much of this show.
Yep.
Really think so.
We're corrupting the minds of the NYC over here in the ROC.
Shame.
Shame,
We are.
shame. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know
I
NYC.
mean, I want to.
Yeah, you want to move
I
up here,
mean-
huh?
It should be the talk slut effect.
Yeah.
Talk slut. He's a talk slut.
You know, that guy's dead.
She's a talk slut.
Really?
She's a talk slut.
Yeah, he's dead. That guy's dead.
Well.
Yeah, he was a political talk show host of some sort.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he was
Yeah.
talking about Lori Ingram or Lauren, or whatever her fucking name is. And he was calling her a talk slut. I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't matter. He's dead, and we're here, and we're using his voice still. We're carrying on. So,
Wow.
yeah, a little.
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
Yeah.
It's okay.
His voice lives on.
We let people live on, Austin. You know, Joyce lives on. She's been dead for almost 12 years. Oh, no. Joyce. She's been dead.
Joyce.
Well, actually, she's
Who?
Joyce.
The lady.
The little
What
old
did you do to her? God damn it.
Not what I did to her. It's what her son did to her. He stole her millions and went down to Florida, and she died in a nursing
Oh my
home.
God.
Yeah.
No, it's an actual based off a real person.
Based off
yeah.
a true story here. True story. The M-Balm Effect. And you know, I love how Pops has the fedora emojis going on over there on Twitch. He's
That's right.
Yo,
He's bringing a
M-Balm.
fedora.
yes.
M-Balm.
Yo,
I may have to cut it short when I can and when I'm home.
that's okay.
I can still talk right now for a little bit.
All right. Well, don't be driving and talking on the phone because that might be an unsafe act. But
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm driving something crazy. That's the
oh,
only license I have.
oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
I think I hear the cops in the
And I
distance.
just killed the bus.
Oh no, they're in the distance. Here they
Somebody
come.
needs a
They're coming. They know
ambulance.
what happened. They know what
Calling
happened,
the
Annalise. They're coming for you.
Ambulance.
It's
Here they come.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
They heard what you said. Now they call police.
Call it the police. They call
It's the
remind
sound
me-
of the police.
Don't remind me of what happens at like in the middle of the night
Excuse me.
when I'm asleep.
What are you talking about?
Because where I'm at, I'm like right behind a firehouse.
Oh.
I love y'all so much. I can't.
Mr.
So I hear
Bogart's on
that-
with us. Says, what's up, party people? Bogart, what the hell is up, my man? We got to have you back in studio.
What up?
Mr. Bogart.
I don't know.
Bruh.
Well, I don't think
Wait,
it's
who?
Bogart from the Bogart podcast. He was on our
Oh?
Keister extravaganza when we did the last Power Hour where I got sick.
Yeah, the one that.
Yeah, the one Andrea
he was
supposed to
the
be
taser.
Yeah.
He was the one tasing.
He stun gunned both Austin and I.
He stun gunned everybody.
Yeah. We had a co-host that didn't want to partake in that because just he didn't want to.
Because he.
I love you. I'll call you later.
All right, we love you too, Annalise. I'm sure we'll chat with you.
Seeing you, Annalise.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
Good thing I had time tonight. Yeah?
I know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she asked me if we were on. I was like, yeah. Listen. It's been one hell of a week, and I'll tell you what. Yeah, this show almost never didn't happen tonight.
No, I understand. No, I get it. I was like, I thought you were doing something. I thought you were going to be out of town.
No, that's tomorrow. Well, Annalise, thank you for calling in. We'll catch you soon.
Literally within the next hour and a half.
Yeah, we'll probably be around. I'm sure we'll be around.
Maybe.
We have a lot. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So. Yeah. All right.
You better be, or I'm gonna have to come up there and get you.
All right. We'll hold you to it. We'll hold you to it.
Hostages in the basement.
Yeah, we already are.
We're here against her will.
That's right. Well, thanks for calling in, Annalise. We will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
So, yeah, I came down. So my wife and I have been trying to clean up this house because it's been fucking chaotic, and life just seems to go on, and you try to fit things in. I'm trying to figure out things because everything's just obviously discombobulated with time. So we're trying to get everything done. We're trying to get all this stuff washed in the washing machine, all that shit. So I come down here early in the afternoon thinking, I'm going to get a jump start to the day, Austin. I'm going to set up the studio, have everything ready to go, rearing to go for 6 p.m. Eastern time here on the M-Balm Effect. I'm feeling good about it. I come downstairs, and what do I find on the floor? I find water everywhere on the floor. And we just spent $1,500 on a fucking water heater tank thinking that was the problem.
No, it was...
So, I flipped out. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. So I went out. I finally bit the bullet. I went and got a nice shop vac. And we got this place spiffied up before you guys came here and we started the show. It almost didn't happen.
So
it's crazy.
It's got to be...
I think we know the culprit at this point. And I think we took good care of it for the most part, but I swear to God, man, I when you come down, and Andrea, you go down to a fucking basement and you see water everywhere.
That's got to be...
I haven't put up Halloween yet, which I know other people are like, so what? But for what I do all fall, I should have already had it up by now, but instead, I spent... 2-3 weeks shifting shit all over the basement, and now I'm trying to re-find everything, but it's finally, my window's finally sealed up, so I didn't have a nightmare today.
Yeah.
Every other time I've had a nightmare, it's been, what I mean? I actually got to a point where I stopped I was like, I ain't even putting shit back in that corner.
No, sometimes you just have to say fuck it and just 2 tears, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just get on with it.
Oh, my dad had given me a whole bunch of extra pieces of wood, and I had everything, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not moving shit anymore. Just hope that it doesn't, the water doesn't rise past the level of the wood pieces. And it didn't, so, we were good, but...
Luckily.
Still.
Luckily.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you wonder what's growing down, and then you're risking things growing.
I know, that's why we have fans going down here and shit.
Yeah.
And when we're done with the show, I'm gonna make that fan come back up. Annalise says, love you babes so much. Always fun to chat. It's always fun to chat. And you could always give us a call. Again, 855-622-5619. Bogart says, that's why I'm moving soon to a rental. No more fixing shit. Well, I gotta say, that also will not help you out either, because that's why we actually bought a house to begin with, because the last rental we were at is an apartment complex. And I'll just drop the name because I don't give a shit. Morgan Communities.
Morgan Properties, yeah.
Let me tell you something about Morgan, little Morgan Communities. They decided to have someone negligent enough to work on plumbing. Guy didn't know his ass from his asshole. They shut down the water without notifying us. So the morning I get up for work, no water, which means no shower, no nothing. So midway through the day, my wife actually happened to come home early that day. Calls me, sends me video and photo. We have 3 inches of water in the apartment because the pipes burst on our end because they fucking did something stupidly wrong, and they did not give one single fuck about it. So guess what? Thousands of dollars worth of our property damaged because of them, furniture included and all this shit. And mind you, shit in the basement too got ruined. Mm-hmm. It fucking seeped in there too. Because the way it was whatever was going, whatever was flooding down, the water was going through and seeping through. How the building was constructed, it didn't directly go down to the apartment below us. Mm-hmm. It actually spread out and went down like this.
Yeah,
like,
wherever your pipes were going.
Yes, and it went down right to the basement
Yeah.
and molded everything.
Bitches.
Now, granted, that place probably had mold to begin with, but the mold was outstandingly obvious on the ceiling, the walls, and all our shit was ruined.
You know what they do now?
What's that?
They put it on the renter's shoulder. They give us a stupid little tiny friggin' what is it? The one that sucks out the water out of the air. Like it's not a like you're not putting. It's like a humidifier maybe where you're sucking it out.
Right.
And they told you when they put it in, they're like flat out. So it's got this little drawer on it that fills up with water, and when it's filled to the top, it starts blinking, and that means that it's no longer taking the moisture out of the air. And if something grows in the meantime and you don't dump it, it's the renter's fault, not theirs. So
bullshit.
And dude,
it.
during this time of year,
That's
I swear to God,
bullshit.
every time I blink my eye, I go downstairs, that fucking light is blinking. I can't imagine if like an elder.
And the fact they
elder
made you guys
person-
to do that, that's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
Oh yeah. No, it's on our shoulders now.
That
That's what they
shouldn't be
did
on
was
your
they fixed
shoulders.
it
That's
like
on,
that.
That's on the landlords.
Oh, you'd think.
Oh, we sign a contract now. One of the things we sign off is basically if you see fucking mold and you don't tell them, it's you.
on you.
You're the fucking fault.
You gotta
not
be
them.
kidding me.
Oh my God.
You
For
gotta be
real.
kidding me.
Nope.
So-
Nope. There's a whole mold contract.
So here, well, that's because there's attempts of them getting sued because of this shit.
Oh.
I had a lady in our complex that was trying to sue them. I think at that time, you gotta think that was like 5 years ago. But you gotta understand this though. So this is what happened after that whole incident, Austin. They put us in a fucking model apartment to stay in as they were doing some bullshit with our fucking apartment. Now, granted, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be fine, give us some time, blah blah blah," and we're already under the guise of we are never moving back in that fucking apartment again, because obvious reasons. I mean, there's gonna be water damage, there's gonna be mold.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh no, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be fine when we're done with this." Well, granted. They put us in this model apartment. Now, mind you, no working stove, none of that shit.
Say model means nothing.
Yeah, you're lucky to have a shower, which we had, and a fridge. And you get this fucking phony-ass fucking living room with fake fucking shit that, you wouldn't purchase for your own apartment. But anyways, we said, fuck this. We moved in with my sister for about a month or so as we were, like, figuring this whole situation out. And I told Kat at the time, I go, there's no fucking way I want to lease again. I said, this is my third time leasing, and I've had nothing but bad luck. The first time I ever moved out on my own, I had a landlord fuck me on energy, on the electric bill. I was paying for the hallway that that shouldn't have been on me.
Oh my God.
I was paying for that. I was paying for some other bullshit because I'm 24 years old at the time, figuring this shit out, thinking, well, what the fuck, I thought $400 something electric bills were fucking normal.
Not for a studio.
Yeah. So,
I'm worried about my electric because it's like I play video games and like I play my laptop and all that stuff, but I have like power strips and I always turn everything off and
I love this
blah, blah.
comment here from Bogart. He goes, "Oh damn, now I'm second guessing." And then he says, "But wait, can't you get rental insurance to cover all that?" You'd think, Bogart. You'd think we had rental insurance. Oh, we had it. And they told us,
go fuck yourself.
Basically,
it
they
doesn't cover flooding.
no,
You have
they
to
told
pay
us
extra for
well,
flooding.
well, they said
Yep.
that we didn't meet the what is it?
Meet the requirements.
I don't. Oh, no, it was more of a price point.
Oh, that's bullshit.
because your stuff wasn't worth enough.
It's
to make
a high
claim or-
deduct. I don't know, some fucking weird shit. And I'm like,
That's
are you
some
fucking?
bull-
You pay all this money into insurance, right? Renters insurance and all that, and you think,
Yeah.
well, I just had
I
a thing.
bundle.
Yeah, you,
With Progressive, my car insurance, and that is bundled.
yeah. Anybody that
Because Morgan Properties also now makes everybody get their own
Of
renter's
course.
insurance, and if you don't, they force theirs on you into
Yep.
your rent.
they do, and you know what else they do? So one year they decided they were going to up the pet charge.
Oh,
We're
here we
like
go.
we're like 8 months, 7 months into this thing, right? And they send us all a letter saying, "Oh, by the way, we upped our pet charge." They didn't fucking do this during the renegotiations or anything like that. They just sent out a letter, and they also did this. Not only that, not only was it we decided to do this and we're going to start charging you going forward. They said, "Oh, but by the way, the 8 months that you didn't pay this actual fee, you have to fucking pay it all in once now."
Oh, that is bullshit.
And tell me about that. Like, I had the worst fucking experience as a renter. The second apartment I had, it was a half a house. My ex and I moved in there. We split up. I lived there by myself for the most part. And then Kat came along and blah, 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 blah. So I kept every fucking receipt because let me just hear me out here. Anybody that's renting right now, keep every fucking receipt you have because this could happen to you. And let me tell you something, it might actually happen to you.
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers, right? Middle of winter, tub stops working, shit's, not fucking draining right. Landlord doesn't come there in person, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't want to do shit. Now, mind you, he would send his sister over to collect cash. And we had an agreement. I would pay them like half this week, half the next week. Cash. And she would give me receipts every time. And I kept those fucking things because I just don't trust anybody in this fucking planet because I knew that some fuckery could have happened. And it did, Austin. It did. So whenever you're new at this, keep every receipt you have. Keep everything on file because this is important. So not only that.
Every confirmation that when you've paid rent, all that shit.
All of it. Keep it because this is important. They might fuck you on this if you don't have it. So every receipt I had, kept. Well, things got fucky with the neighbor upstairs. And I was forewarned that this guy was no good to begin with. But, I dealt with it for the time being. 7 o'clock in the morning, I'd hear, "Hey, yo, Mike, wake up!" And I'm like, dude, 7 o'clock in the morning, dude, you're fucking banging on his door, screaming. And I'm like, really? And then the coup de grace was he wasn't supposed to have anybody living with him. Well, then he had his brother living there with him. And not only his brother, but his brother's girlfriend. Now we started having domestic issues. I mean, literally, you can ask Kat. There was one day, broad daylight, they're outside, they're upstairs having a fucking full-out fight. And then we look outside the peephole, and they're running across the street, and they are fucking fighting physically on the person's lawn as they're just whatever, no big deal. No, nothing was done with this. One night we're trying to watch Netflix.
Oh my God.
Now we're trying to watch Netflix and I hear clanging and banging on the side of this fucking house. I go, what is going on? Now the upstairs neighbor had told me prior to this he was going to Buffalo to visit his mom.
So he
wasn't even home.
Right. So you shouldn't be hearing shit.
Well, exactly. So come to find out, this guy and this girl I saw in this guy's driveway, he was like, yeah, we're friends with this guy, the neighbor, and we're here to do whatever, check up on, I don't know, something like that. And they left. Well, middle of the night, they decided to literally scale up this fucking house in order to get into his apartment. Doesn't that sound fishy to you?
Yeah, that sounds fishy as fuck.
They're like, oh, I didn't know this at the time, so I call the cops. And, I may have had a firearm ready to go or so, But anyways, I'm like, dude, Kat had just allegedly Kat had just fucking moved in. This is 2017, right? So shit wasn't as crazy as it got in 2020. Then all of a sudden the cops come to find out it's the same people I saw on the driveway saying they were checking up on his place.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, man, he said we could stay here the night and blah blah blah. I'm like, if that's the case, why didn't he give you a key? Right? If that's the case, why did you have to scale up the fucking house and make all this noise at 10, 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
That's sketchy as fuck.
Why is scaling the house? So, I mean, what was the setup? There was a stairwell and they chose not to use it?
So, when you walk into this house, you walk through the front door. The front door, the ground level, was where I lived. The left door, there's a staircase that goes up to the second half of the house. That door was locked.
So they were climbing the side of the building.
They were climbing the back side of the building to get up to the window and climb into the apartment.
No, if I'm letting you stay at my fucking apartment, I'm giving you a goddamn key because I don't want you to leave it unlocked when you can't be there.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
I mean, like, unless they had knocked on your door and had been like, hey, like, she gave us a key, but he's a dumb bitch and like locked it in there when we were checking on the dog earlier or whatever. That'd be the only other case. And then I'd still want to see like a verification from, you know what I mean? Like, show me a message. Call the fucking dude up on the phone. Let me talk to him real quick.
So this whole thing just keeps going on. Like these shenanigans, all this riffraff going on upstairs.
Hoodlums.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I told the landlord, I go, that guy's got to go. I can't take this anymore. You know, this guy's on Section 8. I'm paying you cash. I mean, do the math here, you know? And they're like, well, you know, we're going to look into it, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it was always with the sister. I've always talked to her. The guy that actually owns the house, I never had one fucking conversation with because he was too goddamn
busy.
He just didn't give a fuck.
Too cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. So, you know, at one point, this wasn't supposed to be divulged to me because I was, I don't know, I worked late, so I didn't really see what happened. But apparently the police and the paramedics and firefighters were at our apartment because his brother had overdosed on heroin or some type of drug.
Nice.
Medically died, and they got him back to life. They resuscitated him, blah, blah, blah. And so I didn't know any of this. This was on a Friday night. So the next night after that, or the next week after that, I'm talking to this lady, the sister of the landlord, and she fucking spills the beans. She goes, yeah, you know, when last Friday, I'm sorry about that. I go, what do you mean, sorry about what? And she goes, well, you know, the whole thing with, you know, so-and-so's brother, you know, overdosing on drugs and, you know,
You're all like, oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? And I was like, I didn't sign up for this. I go, listen. I go, I don't want to live there if this is going to be the case. I mean, I've already endured enough. My at the time girlfriend, you know, Kat, I was like, you know, I don't like this idea. And I go, this is not sitting well with me. I go, something needs to be done. She's like, well, you know, we'll look into it. And then time goes on, and you know, they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. She goes, either you can stay there or you can leave. I go, I'm leaving then. I said, listen, I have had nothing but grief ever since I moved into this place. I lived there from November of 2016, and we finally got the fuck out of there.
Bogart.
What did he say? Oh, he said, Bogart says, wish I could stick around and chat with you awesome people, but I'm getting ready for our show tonight, or show tomorrow. Give them hell.
Will do, brother.
Have a good time, man.
Hell yeah.
So from November of 2016 to August of 2017, I lived there. I had a year, you know, lease. I fucking broke it. I said, dude, this is not what I signed up for. So I said, I'm not paying it. I'm just going to leave. And now the landlord decides to come to my fucking front door.
Oh, yeah.
Now he wants to fucking sit there and say, well, you know, you didn't pay for this month, which was like March or some shit. I go, fuck, I didn't. I go, I have every receipt that your sister gave me. I've paid for every month that I've lived in this place. Begrudgingly, because I've been in nothing but grief because your fucking tenant upstairs has been nothing but a goddamn piece of shit. I mean, he woke me up in the morning. He had these people climbing the fucking house, getting our nerves worked up because we thought someone was breaking in, like all this bullshit. And then they overdosed. That was the coup de grace. I said, that's enough. So, like, he's like, I don't want to walk away from this as friends. I'm not your fucking friend, buddy. I don't want to be your friend. I never will. Never
friend?
did.
Dude,
I want
nah.
I want you to get this guy out of here, and you said no. You want me to out of there instead. So that's what I'm doing. So we found an apartment. Come to find out, they sent us to judgment. And I said, that's fine. I said, that's cool. Go ahead. So we go to court. And this is August of 2017. We already have an apartment set up, which was Morgan Communities, which, by the way, don't go to there.
Yeah,
it's fucking terrible.
It's not that you can't do an apartment. Just
don't go there.
They're definitely not high on your list.
So we go to this court.
Not unless you're going into, like, North Ponds and paying a shit ton.
Exactly. So we go to court. And these fucking landlords don't show up. They just send their fucking little pissant lawyer to go do their deed for them. And I had every receipt, every documentation. It got to the point where this guy, the judge, looked at this this landlord's sister's bookkeeping looked at it and literally said this in court. He goes, this bookkeeping is atrocious. I can't keep up with it. He goes, you got every receipt here that they've given you, right? I go, yeah. And then they pretty much told their lawyer, you're toast. There's nothing you can do. They lost. Yeah, they didn't show up to court, and they thought they were going to have this in the bag. They thought I was some fucking 26-year-old douchebag that didn't do anything
or kept your shit.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not fucking stupid. I may be dumb, Austin, but I'm not stupid. I kept every documentation, which you should do as well. Yeah. So
they basically make a folder.
They basically came to an agreement.
I have a folder already.
They basically came to an agreement. Give us the keys to the apartment, and we're just going to go our separate way. And I said, that's fine. Here's the key. I'll never have to talk to you people again. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And never once did I hear from them ever again. So, in short, I just got to say, make sure you keep your documentation on your fucking...
Always keep every receipt.
And all that stuff.
Keep your receipts.
Because at the end of the day, your landlord might just take you to court for some bullshit after you've just been dealt with a whole bunch of shit. And then they might try to say, oh, you didn't pay for March. You didn't pay for April. When you already did. You know you did because you have receipts for it. Dude, just be careful with what you do.
Yeah. Thank God I have help. I mean, I have people that knows the community very well. So, I mean...
Justin Lee Hart says, what's up, guys? It's been a while since I've actually been able to catch a show. I hope the whole crew is doing well. Justice, baby! Yeah, dude, let me tell you something, man. You don't want to be sitting in that situation without any receipts because then you're stuck paying some bullshit you already paid them. Yeah. And then on top of that, God knows what else, So just be careful with what you do, and when you're leasing, just be mindful of who you're leasing with. That's all I got to say.
I agree.
So... I just want to touch on some things because we have some things that have happened. As some of you know, you've watched or listened to us live. 2 weeks ago, we had Gerry. We had our guest, Matt Brooks, a.k.a. Keep Your Butcher. We had Justin Dingle Montgomery. Andrea was here for the first half, and Austin and I. Well, unfortunately, I didn't hear this because I was upstairs checking out something, and then I used the bathroom, and during that process, Justin had decided to get up without saying anything and walked off the show. Did a walk-off. Now...
Twice.
This is just it, Austin, and I gotta say, we, mutually, we went our separate ways. And it's unfortunate, but, I told him, I said, dude, this is the time for you now to focus on yourself. I said, this may not be the right environment for you in the state of mind you're in right now. I know you have a lot of things that you need to focus on. Focus your time and energy on that. I said, just know we're here for you. Reach out when you needed something. I said, but right now I think this is the best decision that we need to come to.
Yeah.
And it's not like there was any bad ill feelings or anything like that. I just think that it's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to me, but most of all, it's not fair to the listeners to have somebody during the show without saying anything, just get up and leave. And then not only leave the show, but leave the premises. He just drove off. And then I don't know if you guys got a text, but I got a message. He's like, my anxiety was up and I don't think I'm cut out for this. So I answered him. I said, hey, what's going on? This, that, and the other. He didn't answer me, so I pondered that throughout the night. And then in the morning, I just told him, hey, man, this is the best thing I think we should do is just go our separate ways and you focus on yourself. And, we wish all the best on Justin. I mean,
of course, as we do.
I think right now this is probably not the most conducive environment for him to get better. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that. I just... no ill feeling. I think he's the first ex-co-host now that we left on good terms with. I got to be honest with you.
Finally. Turned a page.
Finally.
I mean, listen, and like I said, the kid, I told him this all along. I said, dude, you have talent. Oh, yeah. Musically. You are literally an on-air personality that nobody else can touch. I said...
Dude's really hilarious.
And I told him that. I go, you're standing in your own way. You got to get yourself...
He's got great comedy, honestly.
I thought he was a great addition to the show, and I hope we can revisit that position down the line.
Yeah,
hopefully
we want that Justin back.
Yes. So, look, I get it. There's a lot of things he's got going on. I don't judge any of that stuff. I just think that right now is the time where he needs to focus on that as we keep doing our thing, and we can revisit that down the road. Right now, I think we're just gonna do what we're doing now, and then, we'll see where he's at from there on in.
Right. No, I agree.
Because I've had some people ask me about it. I know Charlie, he was wondering about it, and I just think this is the best decision. We talk about mental health all the time on the show, and that's a situation where in itself, like, dude, if you can't handle what you're doing right now here, maybe it's best if we just kind of take a step back and revisit that down the road when you're in a better headspace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, no ill feelings. I don't want anyone to sit there and think, "Oh, what happened?" Blah blah blah. After the first incident,
we care about him.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's time. It's just time for him to focus on himself. And I know that some people will come to their conclusions like, "Oh, there was some ill feelings out there." No, none of that shit. No, because I'll let you know. I already let you know the first time when somebody emailed about it and was like, "Oh, where did these guys go?" I told you what happened, and we moved on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that end. But as for Justin, we wish you the best. Gerry's not here tonight, and he was slated to be here tonight, and so was Matt. Matt Brooks was actually supposed to be here as a guest again. I know everybody enjoyed that prank phone call session we had, and I think we might make that a little bit of a more regular segment. Tonight's not the night, because tonight we learned some things, and we're not going to dive into this whole thing like too in depth. I told Gerry, I go on the group chat, I said, "Hey man, just take some time for yourself and your family, because there's a lot going on." Something happened with Matt, and he wasn't able to make it here tonight. So on that end, on behalf of the whole crew, we hope you're all well, and we hope to at least hear some good news.
Yeah, I'm sending lots of positive and healing vibes your way.
Yeah, it's just, dude, it's hard times right now. Everybody's going through some bullshit right now, and it's just
even me, like, even though I am in love with my new place, and I love being out on my own, but this is my first time. It's a milestone for me, but I'm also nervous as fuck. Like,
it's normal.
And I'm also nervous about my job too. I'm not doing so well. I've been very slow at my job and pace, and it's just I need to keep up with the pace, and if I don't, it's like I just got written up for like being a little bit slow at my job, so it fucking sucks. So,
well,
I got to do what I can do, but it's also like there's just so much at a time, and I can only do so much.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm only human, and also like this entire week, like I said, I was very, very sluggish, and I can tell because it's just I was getting adjusted to my new place, and now I'm like 5 minutes from work. I can just chill, relax. I can do whatever I want. No one has to deal with anything. I'm loving it. It's just getting used to the place, and like it's been a lot of anxiety ridden, and I've just been like, ugh.
Has this been a concern before you moved out?
Yeah, it's always been like I've always been nervous. Like,
no, I mean, like, did they talk to you beforehand? Okay.
Like about like
the job thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I already told them about it, and
no, I mean, like, if they talked to you about not keeping up with the workflow.
Yeah, it's not the first time. It's just like it's.
So what is there that you? So when you look at it, like what is it that you can do differently? Do you think that you can do that might help that process?
If only the computer have a better fucking computer. If because there's so much lag in it's literally it's County Fusion. Okay, that's the name of the program. That's the program that we're using, and we're supposed to switch programs in like October. That's what we were promised, and it's supposed to be a whole new program. It's supposed to be a hell of a lot better, but there's been some issues, and they're being petty about it. So it's like there's been a lag between like County Fusion, like if I want to save something between that and Adobe, where I'm trying to print something, and it's just like it could be the lag. It could be because I'm typing as fast as I can, and I'm just like, like freaking Jim Carrey from Bruce Almighty. When he's answering all the emails,
and he's like,
"It's good, it's good."
Well, I can say, man, it's just
it's hard. It's just like I said, my mind's been like,
I know.
It's my mind, like I said, this week and this entire week since I just moved.
Yeah, it's a lot.
my mind's been like focusing on my apartment, like making sure everything's paid, making sure everything is good. That's how my anxiety is until that's all paid for and all. I talked to my my fiscal and I talked to my care coordinator. I should be good.
Yeah,
I'm going to be talking to them this week.
I think you'll be all right. Just try not. I know it's easier said than done, but try not to stress out too much about that. Things will work out. Just focus on just getting better, in that aspect, so that way they they're not breathing down your neck.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm really good with my money. That's the only. I mean, I know I'm going to be good with that. It's just, I actually just made some chicken this afternoon. So it's just like, I made some spicy chicken. I made myself a chicken salad. I did not. So I did not although I was kind of lazy this week and all I had was like chicken tenders and tater tots, but I air fried that shit.
You just fucking air fried it.
But I did have some chicken. I did have some chicken salad and I have some chicken leftovers. So might make some pasta, make some rice. Who knows? So I know how to eat healthy. Don't worry.
Yeah. You'll be all right, man. You don't have a Kia or Hyundai or anything, right? So you're all right.
I do have a Hyundai.
Oh, you have a Hyundai. Well, do you have a lock bar?
Yes, I do. I have a club.
Aloha snack bar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Because it turns out you're not safe from the Kia boys. It doesn't even matter if you don't have a Kia.
No, it doesn't matter. So,
my route home was affected by that incident, and I saw the poor vehicle.
So here's a video of this. This is recent.
Oh,
Kia boys at it again, smashing, kicking off the license plates, tearing out everything of the person's belonging in the car.
Yo, what's with the Castlevania music in the background?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you noticed that too. But that's Castlevania, buddy. But yeah, they're just taking all this stuff. Look at this. Just tearing everyone's belongings out, stealing not only just one Kia, but two. We got two Kias they're taking. Kia boys at it again. Yeah, look at this.
Where was this?
This is downtown Rochester. I forget exactly where. But this is here in the ROC. Yeah, so
that's fucking serious.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening here in the ROC. And people on Reddit were talking about it, and dude, nothing gets done. And somebody had the bright idea. Can you believe this? They had the bright idea saying, "Oh, well, let's hold Kia accountable." It's like, didn't they already do that? First of all, how many times can you blame the company of this car when it's not even like they're
Stop blaming the fucking company. Blame the fucking retards that are stealing the goddamn fucking vehicles.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm
but
sorry. I'm so sick and tired of the fucking parents sitting there. Well, my baby never did. Shut the fuck up, okay? Seriously, shut the fuck up.
Well, I can't understand this mindset of, so let me get this straight. When somebody drunk drives a car, and like the NHL players the NHL player and his brother that died.
Blame the alcohol and they blame.
Well, you got to sue. You got to sue Jim Beam. You got to sue Cadillac. Whoever's driving what and whoever's drinking what. You got to sue those companies. Don't hold the individual accountable. Fuck that. It's not his fault or her fault that drove behind the car that was drinking and driving. No, hold those companies accountable for this person's action.
Well, that's the thing about this entire generation that it lacks of is accountability.
Oh God, dude, it's ridiculous. And like you have these people that sit there and they're not wrong. How many times have we seen it where this person or these people or whoever are breaking the law in New York State?
And
right?
they just get away with it.
And well, not even that. The cops they put them in they make the horse and pony show, the dog and pony show, whatever. They handcuff them, they throw in the back of the cop car,
and they just give them a fucking little slap on the wrist.
Here's an appearance ticket, and you'll be out by 4 p.m. Eastern time.
And
guess who has to fucking deal with all that paperwork? Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, that's me.
So now they're the reason why you got written up. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So you guys know about the accident?
Which one?
With a couple of Kia boys and a 13-year-old, and they killed a man.
The 94-year-old.
Please tell me they're going to be in jail for manslaughter.
Well, the whole point is that the 18-year-old in the vehicle, I don't know, had already been caught and fucking detained and arrested 12 plus times.
I did hear about this. Yes.
Please tell me.
And obviously he was still out enough to be able to go and kill somebody. Yes. So.
And that's what happens. Like,
and ruin the life of a 13-year-old and whatever, and the other kid in the car with him.
Yeah, and think about it.
I don't know which one of them was driving.
And think about it this way.
The 13-year-old.
Well, good. Well, you know what? They deserve to be in fucking jail, and I hope.
Well, I don't even know if they are still. But the thing is, though, is they're not just stealing these cars and then just abandoning. Here's my idea. They're taking that stuff out of those cars because they're doing this for a smash and grab. And we already know that this has happened in the past. They crash into buildings, they steal whatever they can, money, whatever, belongings, et cetera, and then they fucking go on about their merry way after they smash into the front entrance of these buildings. Montage Music Hall, for instance, had this happen about a year or two ago.
Yep.
And so, you know, when they're stealing these cars, it's not just with the intent of stealing a car. Their intent is to
go steal more.
Yeah, they're gonna go steal more
they're
shit.
Gonna ruin extra lives on top of the, you know, like it's multiples.
I would hold nothing back. I would hold no censorship. They get every single insult in the book, including all the slurs. I don't give a shit where that.
Well, you already said one. Jesus, dude. Oh.
Sorry.
But no, the thing is, like, dude, come on, man. Like, this guy was in his 90s. He lived a long life, and this is how he goes out.
Very sorry, but yeah, no, that's.
This is how he dies because these what was it, 2 or 3 people?
Three. I was
three
three
fucking
kids.
idiots.
Three. None of them were over the age of 18.
These clowns,
ranging from 13 to 18.
These clowns decided, let's just go on a joyride and crash into stuff because it's fun.
So no, I guess what it was there was a call to an area of shots fired or something like that. They started chasing the 13-year-old, and he hopped into a car with 2 boys, Kia boys, and took off. Well, I think it's the assumption that they must be Kia boys because I think the vehicle was a fucking Kia. You know what I mean? So he jumped into the stolen vehicle, and then they took off. Yeah. And the chase happened. That's why the chase got so far out. I mean, they were in the city, and the chase came all the way out to almost Allen Creek's Road.
That's a long way.
I was trying to leave work, and we had to go. That whole area was obviously every cop was there, and it was basically right in front of the fucking fire department.
The only thing I'm gonna say is I'm so glad where I live is actually a not bad neighborhood, and where my car, like the parking lot, since I'm like off street parking, thank God, I'm like right behind I'm like in a secluded area, so no one's gonna check my shit.
Well, part of what sucks about it is back, you know, like I do it over in Pembroke Meadows because we've had occasional break-ins, but it's really more like taking the whole car and I don't know what the fuck doing it with, or just breaking in and taking the stuff. So it's like always been about keeping things clear, but these motherfuckers don't care if your vehicle's clear. They're using it for something else.
Yeah, they're just,
so it doesn't matter.
They're just looking for a vessel to go steal whatever the fuck they're gonna do next.
Like whatever they can.
Demons, they're demons.
But the worst thing about it is like, yeah, you're costing people money, but now you're out here costing lives. It's like, and you know, you always hear the saying like, okay, who has to die for things to change? Well, this person died. A guy got shot for his vehicle a couple of years ago. He was like 70-something or 60-something. I don't know. Regardless, though, people have been dying left and right because of these assholes going out stealing cars at gunpoint, robbing people, and nothing gets done. And it's just like, dude, you know, what is it going to take for this to stop? Is it going to take somebody higher up on the chain's family member to die? Is that what's going to happen?
Probably.
Because, like, you know, you see it all the time. I mean, people are always in danger when they're out there as it is because people can't drive as it is. But when you have these people going and stealing Kias and Hyundais and not even people, kids.
How come we can make, like, all other things illegal, but we can't just all of a sudden one day decide that Kias are illegal?
I know.
No more Kias. You're not allowed to have one.
My mom,
at this point,
my mom actually had a Kia, and her car actually got stolen.
I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember this.
I
talked about that.
And I heard my car might be getting stolen. I had to worry about getting a fucking a wheel club, which
doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
Yeah.
They fucking get through that shit anyways.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. And then the next thing you know, your car is going to be the item they use to go kill a fucking 90-something-year-old man or woman or whatever. It's just, dude, this is just to get out of hand. You see videos all the time. There's an account on Instagram called Rock Gone Mad or some shit, and you see these kids just fucking hanging out the window, just like as they're fucking swerving in and out of the traffic. They're speeding down the expressway, and it's like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you wonder. Yeah, you wonder why this city is fucking trashy and no one wants to live here anymore. Is because you guys made it fucking trashy.
Remember that one time Governor Kathy Hochul said that crime was just a conspiracy theory? I don't think that conspiracy theory is a conspiracy theory anymore. As a matter of fact, before she even said that, I think that was something that was happening all along. But anyways, it's like these politicians, left, right, people can point the finger at which one, whatever the fucking case may be. Doesn't matter. They all don't care. As long as they get a fucking paycheck every single time. Doesn't matter. You know, people are like, oh, you're a Republican, oh, you're a Democrat. That doesn't matter. They're all fucking the same. They're all getting paychecks.
I fucking hate both of them, honestly.
But here's the thing, like, they're all living in high mansions with high security, and we're left to just fucking survive.
Rot.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, people are, like, sitting there going, oh, what about the cops? What are they going to do? Well, exactly. What are they going to do? They can only do so much, right? If they're told, hey, you can't put these people away, what are you going to do? I mean, we're letting people out. Go look at fucking Eric Smith, the guy who's now a 40-something-year-old man who killed a kid when he was like 13 years old. He's out now just milling around like it's no big deal.
Yep.
He should have never been let out of prison.
Yep.
That fucking guy's psychotic. You might as well just let Charles Manson out of the fucking prison system when he was still alive and just let him mill around.
That's why sometimes when people are like, they're just a kid, you can't blame them.
Or the Zodiac
Actually,
killer.
sometimes you fucking can.
Yeah, you
How
can.
about that? Sometimes they are evil. There are evil children
They're
out
called
there.
sociopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to grow up at some point.
At some point.
And it'd be a lot cooler if we caught them before they did something bad when they were like 9.
Wait, wasn't there a fucking wasn't there like an SVU like episode of this where a fucking kid, no, there was like a kid that was like a sociopath, killed his other kid.
He knew he was gonna.
Yeah. And what did the dad do?
Dylan, what's up, my dude? How are you, my dude? Dylan Moore on with us. We said,
What up, bro?
What
up, bro?
My whole thing is like this though. Like, look at for instance. Let's dial it back to 2012. I know this is 12 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
2012, right? Remember that whole tragedy that happened in Webster, New York? Remember that whole tragedy where there was a guy?
Hey, but this is where life is worth living.
Yeah, I know. It's where life is worth leaving. And this guy left for sure when he killed himself after the incident. But anyways, you know, this guy was put in jail in 1980 for hammering his grandma to death because she didn't give him drug money and throwing her ass down the basement stairs. They put him away to prison. Mm-hmm. And then come late 90s, they decide, he's done his time. He's fine. He's served time. He's better now. And they let him go. Then all these years later, 2012, he shoots his sister in her bed, lights all these fucking houses on fire. I think 7 in total. Burns all these houses down, kills 2 firefighters, and then shoots himself in the head.
Yeah, he was the one that was shooting at him when they were coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
For the love of God, please.
Do you remember this? I remember seeing the smoke that morning when I was on my way to work that morning. It was Christmas Eve, 2012.
Yeah, that's that on top. I mean, not saying that. I mean, it's all crappy no matter what. But like, you want to add an extra layer of bullshit? Let's just ruin those families' holidays. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I think to myself,
It's
why did
layer on layer on layer of crap.
why did the justice system decide this guy was even? He should have never been out. He should have rotted in fucking prison till the day he died.
He should have.
You know what I'm saying? And now we have families ruined because this clown was let out early. Oh, he's okay. He's fine now. He's fine. He served his time.
People.
I'm sure he's mentally better now. He won't do anything wrong.
I say let's go to.
See, sometimes I think if you've been in that system too long, there's really no way to really.
It's situations like that. You think death penalty is like
because you've seen too much. It's too much PTSD and shit, and then they just
Or
throw them out.
lobotomy.
And then they just throw them out in the world. I mean, like even if you want to go on the sympathetic side, so they live this PTSD kind of life. You know what I mean? Because whatever they did, now they're in prison, like living a prison life all these years, and then they just stick them in a house and be like, "All right, adjust." Mm-hmm. And then don't really even keep track of them, or I mean, like they're like, oh, here's a little support group you can go find, and do they check to make sure they do that kind of shit? Probably, really not.
Well, look at like people that go in the military, right? And they go see all these fucking things across the ocean, right?
Yep.
They go to the Middle East, they see their friends get blown to smithereens and all that. And then when they're done with their tour, right, and they say they leave the army, they have to come back into civilian lifestyle. Now,
and then their home
they're
lifestyle,
weird for
and then
a
their
long time.
and then their home lifestyle gets worse if
Sometimes.
because some wives like will cheat on him and on them,
Right,
Or,
there's a lot of
or
things
will
that
do
go into
worse. Yeah,
granted, though, this is a different situation. These guys, they fought for our country. They came back, and I feel for those guys. Prisoners, you murdered people, you get put in prison, you're there for like 20 years, and then you're let back out. I mean, to do it again?
You ever heard of Oh no, have you ever heard of a thing called or you ever heard of the movie called
Shawcross.
what's it called? It's
Shawshank Redemption?
Unfortunately, it's with freaking Leo. Oh God, what's the movie?
Leonardo?
Yeah.
Shutter Island?
Yeah.
You're talking about the one where he goes, he
Yeah.
thinks he's investigating, but he's actually a patient in this place?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he was a veteran.
Yeah.
And then comes home. His wife finds out his wife kills all his kids, and yeah.
What a movie, huh?
That movie was a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Like at the very end, I was like, talk about a plot twist.
Think about the people that live that in a real situation, though.
And his choice was like literally getting
then it
lobotomized.
Yeah.
So
It's a wild, dude. It's just it just drives me nuts when like, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over, thinking that there's a different outcome, right? We're doing this constantly with just the same shit. People getting robbed, cars getting fucking stolen, people dying on the fucking street, and nobody doing a single thing to fix this.
Well, and I mean, the lack of empathy, if it's already starting at the level of not feeling bad about stealing and crashing cars, eventually you get so hardened that it does move up to other things like intentionally harming.
So I just, it's like, dude, how much of this can we go through until something really changes? I don't see this going down a good road. And I know this
I feel
not
like
just,
that's just human nature.
I don't
in
think it's just
itself.
here in Rochester. I know it's New York State in general. You hear all these awful, atrocious stories that happen in New York City, and like the subway systems and women getting assaulted and this, that, and the other. And you're just
Can't
like,
imagine
dude,
what Chicago is like.
oh, dude, it's not even, people sit there and they think about their own bubble,
Detroit.
but yeah, all these different places, it's all over, and it's just like, what the fuck?
It's like that one song Vicarious by Tool. Like it's just
Here we go.
Yeah, I always go back to that. I know. Shut up. But it's like I always go back to the song because it's just like how I think of it. It's just like it's like human nature, honestly. It's like we all live vicariously, just like watching tragedy happen. Like it doesn't matter what it is.
So these, speaking of all this stuff and systems and whatnot. So the other night, it was either this past week or the week before, but there was an Amber Alert that went off.
I saw that.
we
I
had
was like, what the fuck was that all about?
Like my personal phone, my work phone went off. Then my wife's phone went off. I'm like, what's
Little
going
boy,
on? Yeah.
Little boy taken,
Yeah. We're like, whoa.
worried about his safety.
It's like the first one in a while, right?
By the
'Cause
way-
it's been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
everybody's phone, like Dylan's phone, both of our phones were like, they just went off.
It was just it's a wild thing because like when you see it, you're like,
it was like
oh shit.
like an ugly, like it was like some mom or whatever like took the baby or whatever.
So I got some videos.
Took him to court.
Whatever. It's a little.
I'm sorry. Well, I just don't remember. I don't remember the full story.
Because nobody really got it unless you went down this rabbit
hole
of looking her up.
So this lady,
It's-
she was what, 38 years old.
Just wait.
So here's the video she posted after this whole thing went down because I want to talk about this real quick. So
She's like the Trump of, you know what I mean? Like talking when she shouldn't. Like, what are you getting online right after an incident happens?
Oh, ew.
so let's dive into this real quick and then we'll discuss. This
is after the Amber Alert, right?
Yes, this is right after.
They are safe, even though they put an Amber Alert up for me. Only reason why what happened was I hate that I have to do this. People are in my business, but I need national coverage. So I'm doing this. The reason why I have the black eye, and it's crazy that they did that for my black eye, was because I.
Hold on a second. So
wait a minute.
So wait.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No. Quick question. Did she go to the clerk's office to get like papers and shit like that by any
Probably.
chance?
I'm sure she did. Why, you seen this lady?
Probably.
Did you see her?
I think I did.
Just wait. There's
yeah,
like a few
no, I
videos.
do
She
recognize
might
her. Holy
talk,
shit.
She might talk shit about you. You
She
never
might be like,
know.
that fucking blonde-haired, ginger-bearded fuck
Shut
over
the
there.
fuck up, okay? They won't let me in, even though it says exit only, because I can't fucking read.
And he punched me in front of my child. So since then, I expressed it.
Let's go back. I want to hear what she said
me
there.
in front of my child. So I have the black eye, and it's crazy that they did that for my black eye. Was because I got assaulted last month by a random crackhead minding my business.
That's everywhere.
Punched me in front of my child.
Well, it's Rochester.
I expressed it to CPS because my son, long story short, trying to make a backstory. He was in foster care for about 3 years. I did everything that Child Protective Services wanted me to do. I did programs. I did parenting classes, whatever they want me to do. I had completed them all. He was returned to me July 25th, 5 days after his birthday. I was assaulted July 27, 2024, around like 6 p.m. I had even the man who assaulted me, he broke my nose. I had to get about like 4 stitches here and 2 stitches here, and I have a metal plate under my eye. So I let the county know what was going on. I told them that I want to leave because I don't feel safe in this county. Since then, and I'm going to post pictures up too. Since then, I have been seeing the guy who had assaulted me, right? Been calling the police, and it's funny, they never came. And
no, she means like she means that she keeps seeing him around.
He's just hanging around,
and that he isn't locked up. So this is her proof that she's not getting help.
Yes. Again, like we were saying, people don't get put away, so they're let back on the street. People just do whatever they feel like.
Just beat my ass, and I'm seeing him walk around.
Yes.
I was assaulted a month ago. So fast forward, I had spoke to my CPS worker yesterday, and I was just expressing to her, crying like I'm overwhelmed with everything. I've been taken out of work for a month. I can't go back to work till October because my nose have to heal up because I had surgery on the 12th. And my baby is well taken care of. Like, he loves his mom. Like, it's sad that y'all really...
He's like, I need help.
Trying to take and break up black families.
Save me.
And it's crazy because it's a family that live right across the street from me. Like, this lady and her kids literally be all out of hours, literally don't give 2 shits about the motherfucking kids. I be with my baby every day since he been back. Even did everything that
he looked at her looked like he was like, Mama lying.
Well,
and I'd like to say that already at this point, just by hearing what she said so far, I thought to myself, she must have cleaned up, and I wonder if after she got beat up, she fell off the wagon because they gave her something for pain.
So she goes on with this video, right? And you can watch the video on YouTube. She's got it.
She keeps talking all these side stories upon side stories.
She's
the only person in the world I know who's been like chronically beaten up by random crackheads because she says that there's another one.
Yeah.
In one of the other videos, she says something about that's not the only time I've been hit by a crack, but I guess that one was in Syracuse.
Well, she came from Syracuse because she came. Now, Austin, mind you, she went to Rochester for a better life. Come on, think about that for a moment.
Because Rochester's better than Syracuse, according to her.
Okay, Rochester ain't fucking any better than fucking Buffalo.
I feel like Rochester and Syracuse could look at each other and
Buffalo
say,
is probably way better than Rochester, okay?
Nah, I don't know about that, but
I think the trifecta, we're all pretty similar. It's just what you want to do with your day.
I was sarcasm, by the way.
I know, but listen to that, though. Like, think about it. If I'm thinking about a better place to live, I go, say I'm in Syracuse, I go, what are my choices here? What's a better place to live? Oh, I know, the place where there's fucking crime every day and crackheads that might assault me and give me a black eye.
I can't think of, I don't know, 100 of, I can't think of, I mean, how many, I don't know, we'd probably have to do some serious math and some listing, but how many towns do you think there are between Rochester and Syracuse that probably are a little bit more slow paced and less crime rate? You know what I mean? Like, obviously you're not in a city, but how many Anawandas and Kakawandas and Hukawandas and Uganjangas?
Go to the southern.
She could have been at between there and here.
Go to the southern part of like New York. It's
you gotta be careful out there, man, because some of those people out there, man,
never mind.
different breed.
I mean, she might,
depending on the situation, right? So
her situation might be different, so that it
Right.
might not work. But I still don't
Yes.
feel like she could have gone on the outskirts of Syracuse or something. But I feel like she might have gone really far. See, usually when people have drug habits and they're trying not to repeat, they try to completely remove themselves from connections, which is why I feel like she went such a jump, and instead you like jumped from one area to get the shit to another.
now I gave this woman. I watched this first video, right?
You gave her the benefit.
I
of the
gave
doubt.
her the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, I know the system's fucked, and yes, they're not the most. They're not the most tolerant people when it comes to POC and all that stuff. But I can tell you this right now. We've seen it in the past, right? TikTok. There are soccer moms out there that put their kid out there on the video. And they're like looking at their kid like, you need to act this way. You need to say these certain lines because we're doing a TikTok video. So I got that same feeling when I watched the second video. Now let's watch that second video because I feel like this is very disingenuous.
Oh, I didn't see this one.
Baby. I will. I'll call you back.
Right there. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see the
feel
way
like
he
he's
looks at
faking.
her? Did you see the way he looks at her?
Yeah, there's something's fishy about that. Nah.
I will. I'll call you back.
Put those crocodile tears away. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's some.
Why are you sad, baby?
The fact that you're getting kids involved is just.
Well, that's
just really petty.
That's what I don't like about this, especially is like you're now weaponizing your child to use him as
literally bait.
to use him as a crutch for, hey, let's tug at your heartstrings now because my son's involved. Now, if this lady was by herself and she got punched in the eye by a crackhead and whatnot,
would give a fuck.
everybody would be like, okay, this lady's probably a crackhead herself, right? I mean, we see in East Rochester, there was a guy in East Rochester whose name is Big Bob, white guy, had a mullet, big guy, like 6'4", 350 pounds, chest bumped street signs, yelled about the Declaration of Independence. People looked at him and go, yeah, that guy's fucking nuts. You see her with her son, and she's talking about the system and all that, it's fucking her over. You're like, okay, now I feel bad. But then I see this video, and I go, it doesn't sit well with me. I feel like she's kind of coercing her.
She's milking it.
She's coercing her son to kind of act a certain way so she can tug at your heartstrings. I just don't feel like that's proper.
Complete her case.
When I do get him up, I'm gonna lose my rights, and I'm not gonna ever see him again.
Yeah, I feel like that's fake.
The kid doesn't even know what to do at this point. He's like, do I cry? Do I still keep going on?
I mean, who knows?
I feel bad for this kid.
like, you don't want to automatically go to the negative again, but they've only been together for a certain amount of months from which, I don't know, because she kept going back and forth, fast forward, whatever, rewind, whatever. I mean, he might have not had much bonding time with her to be overly sad. Like, he sadly might be kind of used to this kind of thing.
As a parent, I watch this video and I go,
or he could just be zoned out, like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a parent, I watch this video and I'm like, dude, this doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, if a kid who's truly bonded, is going to be freaking the. Well, but he also.
You also don't let them in.
But that's also not. I mean, first of all, that's horribly psychologically for him, regardless of her taping that ahead of time. But the thing is really he also might be thinking that she's full of shit until the minute happens. You know what I mean? Like, we aren't actually seeing the real moment. So the poor kid might be sitting there like, is this really gonna happen? Because you've been saying this for weeks, and then all of a sudden the cops show up a few minutes later, and it's a whole nother story. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, there's other videos she made. The kid's not in those videos. She does them by herself.
She said
because they came in, they took the kid.
They came and took him.
I don't know, man. And
she goes on, and she's definitely leaving out parts where I feel like she was an addict and or is still kind of struggling with it. Or
some things just to make her look good.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't judge anyone based off their past, right?
Oh no.
She had if she had an addiction at one point and she got through it and all that stuff, that's one thing. That's fine.
I feel bad if she's having a slip because of being beat up. I feel bad for all of that shit.
Yeah, I agree, but you're involving your child. That's the part that bothers me.
Yeah, and that bothers a lot of people.
Yeah. And I could not imagine not only just using my kid as somebody to tug at somebody's heartstrings, but like to put him on video like this and put that pressure on him.
I could tell you stories for days.
You know what I'm saying? And you see it with
Stories
TikTok.
for days. My children know their father has. I mean, we've all seen screenshots where he's written people and told them that like he needs to feed them and that I'm not taking care of. You know what I mean? Like he used to do some.
Oh my god.
Say some messed up stuff.
Yeah, I see this video and I'm just like I said, I gave her the benefit of the doubt in the first video, but then I saw this video and I'm like, something's fishy there. The kid's not really crying. He's not even tearing up. Like, look at his, just his reactions.
Like I said, either he's used to it and he's numb to it, or he doesn't really, at this point, believe it.
He doesn't know what to do.
He's like frozen and doesn't realize what the fuck's going on, maybe.
He's a kid.
Like, literally there in that picture, he looks like he's looking at the camera like, please get me the fuck out of this situation.
Yeah, no,
I am very uncomfortable.
I was going to say, he does look like he's like, this is fucking awkward and weird and I'm not very comfortable.
I don't want to be here anymore.
That's a definite. That's a definite. And like you said, using a child or any, you know what I mean? Like,
for any, like...
any means for yourself.
Any sympathy and all that stuff. It's just...
Yeah.
Well, she's just trying to set up a case so that she can say anything that did go wrong that we don't know yet about.
Right.
Is not her fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like kudos. She's collecting her evidence as to why, why the system failed her and her son.
And the system fails a lot of people. Don't get me wrong.
They do.
They fucking do.
The system has failed a lot of fucking people.
Austin, you're part of that system, man.
Yeah,
so.
unfortunately.
I'm still trying to get my son into that system. He's in his 20s and
it's not easy.
I know.
Okay? It's not easy.
I hope that kid's okay wherever he is at this point, because I don't know. I see this, and as a parent,
and
that's
sometimes
that
foster situations aren't
Yeah.
any better.
No,
though.
they're not. They're not, and you see that all the time.
Just in general, he didn't ask for none of this.
No, he wasn't born into this world because of his mom. He wasn't born into the situation on his own accord. His mom made the choice, and now, unfortunately, he's got to pay the piper when it comes to like all this bullshit.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this kid gets out of the situation.
Yeah, no.
When that Amber Alert came up, I was like, all right. And then I saw like all the posts on Facebook, and I don't spend too much time on Facebook
until you said something in our group chat, and you were like, "Are you seeing where this is going?" And then because I mean, I was just like this poor kid wherever he is.
I think I saw them while I was at work. I was like going into work, and they were like looking for the entrance, and I was like, you do realize it says exit only, and it says use the side entrances, which is
you have that problem a lot over there.
No one reads the fucking signs.
No one reads.
No, literally.
So this is like the petrol station over on F41 where Dylan works.
If you see a sign that says
it clearly says trucks, and then the other side says cars, and all the time there are trucks coming out of because they don't realize that there's not a way to get around to the truck side.
Right.
So if you accidentally come in the wrong side, you have to basically take out 90% of traffic to turn the corner. It's ridiculous. I'm sure it's the same way with your building.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking, it's ridiculous when people just don't pay attention and just don't read or
look at the way they drive, dude.
You
got people that drive on the wrong side of the road.
Dude, let me tell you how many of the amount of fucking like, sorry to cut you off, but like the amount of times of fucking transmittals, judgment papers, the amount of traffic fucking violations that I have to fucking take care of. It is ridiculous, okay?
But
that's the entire county.
The exit and the entrance clearly labeled?
Yes. It literally says in bold.
Is it huge?
Yes.
It's in kanji.
It's in big, bold, red letters.
In kanji.
Okay. Because I will say that sometimes you go into certain government buildings and they're like, it's clearly right there. And you're like, actually, it's fucking not clearly right there.
I literally walk up and it says, exit only, use.
Can you take pictures in that building?
Please, no, I don't think you can.
Because it'd be awesome if you could take a selfie right in front of you go in this door so that we can blatantly be able to picture how much of an idiot everybody else is.
And there's one sign that says, it says
you're going the fucking wrong way.
And it says employee. No, it says employee entrance.
It's like, hey,
It says one says
employees only.
employee entrance, and then the other one says in big bold red letters, exit only, and then under it says, please use the side entrances on Fitzhugh or the other street. I forgot the other one. But it's like literally just you see the building where the main entrance is. You just go on the side, and then there's like a little alleyway going into the building. There's the entrance.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I guess
So
it's
easy.
simple enough,
All right.
right? I mean, it should be.
But
I feel like I'd get lost.
But
some people that
but,
is trying
but
to
here's,
go on that.
but here's the thing: some people don't want to walk those steps because it's too long, it's too far, and
so
they don't want
just
to.
want to cut back through and.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because they want to take shortcuts because they want to be lazy.
We live in a world of convenience, Austin.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all about.
If I have to
It's all
walk,
about you. That's what I yell in the car all the time. Anytime somebody does something stupid in front of me, I'm like, "Oh, please do." It's all about you,
Yeah.
obviously.
It's A number one.
It's all.
Oh,
about
I'm
you.
so sorry. I didn't mean to be in your way.
Right.
I don't want to wait an extra second when I'm pulling out of an.
I would have been like, fuck off.
I want to pull out in front of somebody on the last second because it's
Right,
convenient.
even though there's nobody fucking
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah,
It
nobody's
doesn't
behind me. It doesn't matter.
And then I'm not even going to go the speed limit. I'm going to be kind of like under and
Yeah.
shy and timid about it
Yeah.
so that you're raging behind me.
You fucking
My
piece of
favorite. I'm always back there like, it's all about you.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
no big deal.
I literally almost went off on someone because I think it was when I went back to work. The first day I went back to work, go into my car, and as soon as I was about to pull out of the exit and going onto the street or whatever, someone was blocking the entire entrance with their truck. And because they were talking to their buddies that was in the fire trucks, and because they worked for the city, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Are you that fucking dumb? Are you that fucking dumb? Hell, I don't care. I really don't care. Seriously, like you can't. Are you?
He's like, you said it for me.
I don't care. I really don't care. No, that pissed me off. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you that dumb? Like, it clearly there's people that gets in and out of this complex. You don't see the entrance. It's, dude, there's a fucking entire street you can park.
Right.
There's an entire fucking street. Go park there.
No, I get that.
Lazy,
I'd be losing
man.
my shit too.
Lazy.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I hate that shit.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
Or
yell,
when somebody
but like,
pulls up to the corner to turn on the main road, and I guess they decide that they don't realize anybody's behind them, so they're like, let me take a minute to, I don't know, situate something in the car, and you're like, fucking turn!
I know. It's like they're jerking themselves off at the worst time.
no,
Let me set up Google Maps. You should have did that before you fucking pulled out. How about that?
They're not good at pulling out. That's why they have like 6 kids.
Fucking A, man.
Their pull-out game is not strong.
Yeah, no.
Not at all. I hope they're wearing rubbers in bed. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, they're not.
Like, I'm surprised they have.
They're not.
They don't
It
have like
doesn't feel
12
good,
kids
man.
by now.
Doesn't feel good. I'm telling you, my pull-out game's real strong.
I'm surprised they don't have fucking 12 kids by now.
Hey, don't knock it until you try.
God.
Once you,
Listen, this is not cheaper by the dozen, all right?
It can be if you want it to
Oh my
be.
God.
Just say the word, and we can make it that way.
no,
Yeah.
I will jump off a bridge.
Ironically, Bay Bridge.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This ain't cheaper by the
Sure.
dozen. I'm
People
not
have
a
done that already.
coach, okay?
What?
You're not
Not
a
a
coach.
football coach.
You're not a football
You
coach.
want to be a football coach?
No.
You don't wanna be a
that's
Comstock coach?
The whole plot of the fucking story, the whole movie or whatever.
Oh, the movie.
The first one. You never seen Cheaper
Both
by
of
the
them.
Dozen?
No.
I've seen both of them.
I've seen the
I don't
first
think
one.
I have. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I
The
have.
second one was more like about a vacation.
Family vacation,
Yeah,
it was like a
and-
family vacation movie.
And it was like who had the better family vacation going on, them or the
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just stupid.
Gene Levy.
Gene
Yeah,
Levy.
Gene Levy though. Yeah, Gene Levy though. Yeah, he was hilarious though.
Dude, it's yeah. I mean, you watch all these movies and all these comedians and all that, and then we like think about how
American
old.
Pie.
Yeah, but think about how old that movie is now and how old the actors are and shit. And you're just like, God damn.
Hey, I'm actually I'm holding off for watching it because I'm a binge watcher. I I have no patience anymore to watch by episode.
No.
But I watch only Murders in the Building, which Steve
That's
Martin
cool.
is in, and Martin Short are both in that show.
Oh, isn't
It's
that
a
with
good show.
isn't that with Selena Gomez
Yeah,
as well?
it's
Yeah,
good.
I heard it's. I heard
It
it's
is good. And it's on its. The 4th season just started, but I won't watch it until it finishes because I don't want to wait for the next episode. I'm not doing it.
No, why should you?
And they got lots of cameos. It's pretty good, and they're both in pretty good condition.
Are they?
They both men are in very good condition.
Good condition.
Yeah.
They're not renewed or anything like
Well,
that.
I feel like some people are. So there's a new. I mean, I feel bad, but there's going to be a new something with Demi Moore in it.
Oh.
In fact, I think she's playing this character who's like trying to get her youthful look back, and ends up doing signing like a.
Oh, I did hear something
like,
about
It's like some kind of horror movie kind of thing.
Yeah, I do remember
you don't know
that.
what you're fucking signing up for kind of thing. And
Demi Moore though.
but
Ooh.
she's not. She didn't age so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she did not age like fine wine, huh?
Like the Martins they look good for their age. In fact, I don't really see much of a difference between them from when they were in Three Amigos. Except for some Demi Moore is a little over
a little bit too much plastic surgery.
Yes. Well, I mean, lady, she might have been a smoker or something. I don't know if that musty voice of hers had anything. She might have been a little wrinklier than she liked. I don't think she had a huge amount of shit done. I just think she had a little lifty poo. Little.
Well, right here.
You can always tell.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't tell if this is Demi Moore or Caitlyn Jenner. Which one is it?
Oh my god.
Which one is it?
That's the right angle after her lifty poo. If you look at her in the preview for this new thing, it's a lot more noticeable.
All that plastic surgery, my God. I can't tell which one's which. Can you? Austin, can you tell which one's which? Which one's Demi Moore and Caitlyn Jenner?
I feel like Caitlyn does it better. How about that?
Now it's wow.
Yeah, I think
the look is uncanny.
I gotta be honest with you.
What is this?
I could be wrong on this, but I don't know if
Oh
Caitlyn
my
Jenner.
I
God.
love Caitlyn Jenner.
Did Caitlyn Jenner get plastic surgery? Is what I need to know. In any way, in the face.
In the face, I think
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
But whatever's going on with Demi Moore, holy crap! Like what's going? She looks like the Joker. Like she got slashed, but look at the lips and where the smile. Like she's smiling.
Oh, I
It's
got
because
this
the
smile.
lift is too lifted.
Look,
So
she's
it's
got like a line where like, are you the Joker or what are you trying to go for
It's
here?
like
Heath
like,
Ledger,
like Mickey Rourke. You know what I'm
Joaquin
saying?
Phoenix. What's
You
going
know,
on?
they went to their surgeons were a little overzealous.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like what I'm seeing.
Well, I know.
so.
I
just
got
know
these
that
scars.
in this preview, I was like,
surgery.
in the preview, I was like, well, they picked the right person to play the part because she already looks like
I don't know.
she's been doing too much to herself.
I don't
She
understand.
should just let it happen.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like I don't understand this whole like. I don't know if it's
Some
like
women
it's
age
obsession.
like fine wine.
Some of them don't.
Yeah,
Some of them age like milk.
Yeah, but it's not just women, dude. It's
She's
dudes that do
obviously
this
no
shit too.
Sophia Loren. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Sophia Loren. Yeah.
You know, I mean, like she aged real nice.
Well, she's
yeah,
gonna
they,
need
she
some.
they were
aged like
still
fine
look
wine.
good. They were still looking good when they were in fucking the grumpy old men movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were, you know,
I don't know. I don't understand this obsession over plastic surgery. Like, dude.
just lotion more.
Yeah, I mean, but I think it's that they have so much
Botox.
money. They also have so much money where they're like, I can afford it. I'm just gonna do
It's
it.
also like it's
Partying.
the superficial of you have to look beautiful and you have to
Tanning.
you have to look beautiful 100% all the time. And if you're not, then we're gonna find someone new.
Yeah, but I just like I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I
man.
use some creams. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like.
She said
This is
cream.
I do some lifting and some tucking, but not in the face.
right.
Lift and tuck, buddy.
The closest I'd go to my face is like my I could be getting my the gobble chin. My grandma had it.
Gobble chin.
Yeah, where it's just kind of like you get the little thingy right here.
Sounds like a
The
Halloween
little-
costume.
You know what I'm talking about? It, like
The goiter.
yeah, just like a little flappy thingamajigger.
Who are you
If
gonna
that
be
one
for
shows
Halloween?
up,
I'm gonna be the gobble chin.
I'll tell you what. Everybody's gonna be either fucking Deadpool or
Gobble
fucking
Wolverine.
Sounds like a fucking DC villain.
It's gonna be Beetlejuice and fucking Deadpool everywhere you go.
And maybe we're Wolverine.
Well, I mean, yeah, you'll see.
I'll be Wolverine.
Well,
Fuck
I'm gonna be
yeah.
Gobble Chin Austin.
Are you gonna be like full mask Wolverine? Whited out eyes Wolverine?
Weren't you
Fuck
Deadpool
yeah.
the one year that we did the Halloween Hangover?
Yeah, I was
And then
Deadpool.
It looked
So
like
have you
Dirt
guys-
Pool.
Have you seen the new?
Dirt
Yeah.
Pool.
Have you seen the most recent?
No.
Yeah, I did
not
see.
yet.
I did
Okay,
see
so
the movie.
Dylan does want to delve.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Dylan does want to be a pool, but not the main Deadpool. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, is it what?
He wants to be somebody else.
He wants
I
to be
think I know which one.
Yeah,
There were
He's-
some really dope ones.
The
that
one-
I was
the one that
oh,
happened-
Well,
yeah.
actually, though,
the Dirt Pool one.
I'll say this: he's talking about growing a mustache.
Oh no! Wait, a real one?
So
Really?
think of which
Yes!
pool.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, don't give away too much
Dude,
spoilers.
we'll
'cause
leave
I
it
didn't
at
see
that.
it.
Full on. Yes.
Full on,
yes.
full frontal.
I was like, we could just buy one. He's like, no, I'll grow the mustache for
Yes.
this. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yes, please.
when you
So-
when you get a.
Please let it be that. Please.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know already, but this is a fake mustache right here. So.
Oh, is it? You just
Yeah.
rip it right off?
Yeah, it's just glued. You know what I'm saying? Like I pull on it, it doesn't come off.
So-
I like the sounds that come along
You
with it too.
gonna grow
They
the-
come with some nice sounds.
Aw.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite feature of this mustache I bought from Tops. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta be careful over at Tops. You don't want to get
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
Listeria or whatever it is from the boar's head fucking
Dude, I heard about this.
deli
and I'm
meat.
like, well, I don't think we've ever bought boar's head, but not to say
Well,
that they're
'cause
bad,
it's too
but
fancy.
Well,
Quite
just- I
frankly, I
don't-
was like, oh, the rich people are getting sick.
but how does this happen? Like, right? Is somebody shitting in the fucking meat? Like, what's going
I
on here? Somebody?
Are you eating the brain?
Well, I don't know. It just makes you wonder. Where does Listeria even come from?
See, luckily, I'm not. I tried going back to Tops when we moved back to the state. Like when we moved back to this side of the states, and like occasionally they have a good deal, but overall they don't. So I just stopped going there. But I guess that's like where you get boar's head the most.
You do, yeah. You get, yeah. It's, I
So,
don't see them
you
anywhere
know.
else, really.
My sister-in-law loves Tops, so of course they were messaging us, warning us, and I was like, I go to fucking Aldi's.
Yeah, right. Like
I don't even think
I love
I think
Aldi's.
I think my lunch meat is called Lunch Mate.
Where do you like to
I
go?
don't even think it's
Aldi's.
cool.
All these nuts on your fucking chin.
Oh,
I gotta admit,
we need some silicone
we go
Swear to
to
coasters
fucking God.
to throw at
we,
each other.
we go to fucking Wegmans. I know.
To see,
Oh,
there are
okay.
certain items that I refuse to get anywhere else
Yeah.
but Wegmans.
Well, that's just
but
it.
there are hierarchies for each items.
Protein powder, for instance. You go to fucking Wegmans. I can find one there for $35. I go to Walmart, which now I don't even bother doing that because they're fucking locked up in cases now, and you gotta wait for an employee to get there. It takes like 30 minutes for them to walk there. I just get it on Amazon. But anyways, the price difference is just substantial. Like you can go to fucking Wegmans, get this protein powder for $34.99. You can go to Walmart and it's like 20 something.
Yeah.
And you're like, why the fuck would I go there for this? However, there are certain things at Wegmans that are cheaper than other stores, which is kind of
Or
fucking
better
crazy.
quality.
That too. So you gotta like price check at each store for each different item, depending upon what you're going there for.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, this whole deal with Walmart locking their shit up. What's up with that?
That's because people it's the five finger. What do you? It's the what is the B&E? The break and entering. You
Yeah,
just kind of go out the
But
door.
who's to say they don't do that at any other store? Walmart's the only one that locks this shit up. I go to fucking Walmart to go get some like protein powder.
See, you want to know
locked
why?
up.
So, as a former employee, I can tell you that they leave one of you in charge of a whole section.
Yep.
And you're supposed to be cleaning it, restocking it, helping any customers who come ask you for shit. And at the same time, like especially if it was an evening shift, your manager might be there the first hour and then they're gone and it's just
Yep.
you and a cart
Yep.
and a little phone. And, if you're working the health and beauty section, there ain't no way that you can watch the protein powder and the razor blades and all those other little items that you can stick in your pocket that cost 50 to fucking, the protein powder is fucking ridiculous expensive. But you wouldn't think, like where are they putting that?
That's what I mean. Like it's a big jug. It's a big canister. It's a big thing.
Listen though, Eastview Mall. I went over there to pick something up for somebody at the Bath and Body Works over there. And we had, for Halloween this year, we have this extremely heavy, decked out, like ceramic haunted house that you can put 3-wick candles in. And somebody picked it up and fucking walked out. I don't know how far they got with it and if she ended up finding them and getting it back, but she was like, they legit walked out with it. And I mean, you're talking like a 70-pound item. There's no way he wasn't doing anything but cradling it as they went out the door.
Yeah, I mean,
and nobody blinked an eye.
So
How?
obvious. Right? How does that even happen? But then now these people that are in security and all that, like asset protection and all that shit, they're told not to do anything at this point.
Yep.
Except for yell at them.
Well, yeah,
they get fired.
Well, because if you pursue and something bad happens to you,
it's on the company.
Yeah, I saw one at Marketplace before that kind of all shut down and just became U of R. I was leaving from a Bath and Body Works shift, and I think the store is called Express or something.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
For girls and shit. Dude, this woman is like fast walking out, and you can see another woman walking behind her like, hey, ma'am, come back here. And like, as the woman is walking, she is just chucking jeans left and right. Like, the girl had a lot of shit. Yeah. And there was like a car with, and like, I even watched the thieves leave, followed them to a certain point. It was crazy seeing them all leave together, but they managed to get away.
Yeah. Why not?
But the express lady was not. I knew she was breaking protocol, following her to the parking lot.
Yeah, that's a no-no these days.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's why these people are not afraid. Like these kids just go and take cars because they're not afraid. You go into a Walmart and you want to grab some protein powder and gank that shit. They're not afraid anymore. No. So you have to lock it up.
I'm not getting punched in the face over protein powder. I'll tell you that.
No,
I don't know about you. You getting punched in the face over somebody coming in the wrong exit?
No.
Nah.
You're like, nope.
Austin's like that. I don't get paid enough for that shit.
Nobody does.
No, but not a fucking person on this planet does.
No, not unless you're protecting somebody famous.
And that's just it. Like, you go, no, but you know who suffers is the consumer. You go in there at Walmart, you want to go say, like, you get this fucking simple thing of like protein powder, right? I'm just using that as an example because that's what I use. But I've also seen air fresheners and fucking air sprays and like, oh, I want this, like a freshener, like a spray, like a pumpkin spice freshener or some shit like that, right? That's locked behind goddamn doors now. And you got to have an employee come there. And not only that, it's not even the process of, I mean, it's bad in itself, like waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes for someone to come there after you press the button 5 times. But now they're like, hey, we got this item for you, right? We unlocked the door. We grabbed this item for you. Now I have to walk with you, or I have to take it to a register. And when you're done shopping, you have to go to that register, and it'll be sitting there waiting for you, which is not the case at all. Because I've done this once, and this is when I made the decision I will never buy anything of those items ever again. I'll just go on Amazon and have it shipped straight to my house. Because you do that, right? Say you walk in there first thing, Austin, right? Go to Walmart.
That was your first item.
First item. And you go in there, and you're like, hey, I want, first thing I want to grab is this nice, beautiful fucking fall scented apple cider freshener. Because you want to make your apartment smell nice, right? Because you might have had somebody living there with bed bugs and probably shit all over the floor, and like they probably pissed in their bed a couple times and it seeped down to the floor.
You want it to smell nice for the ladies.
You want it to smell good, so when the ladies come in, they're not smelling pee pee poo poo.
Yeah.
So you go in there, first thing on your mind, let's grab some freshener, and it's locked behind these glass doors. You can't get it. You try everything in your power to just open the door, and it's not opening. So you push the button. And you're waiting, you're twiddling your thumb, you maybe shove your hand down your pants a couple minutes, thinking, it's gonna be here.
It takes forever.
Well, then they don't show up. You press it again, think, okay, maybe the second time, and then you wait. Okay, third time's a charm. Has to be the time they come. You're waiting. Now you realize you're 30 minutes in. You're fucking committed. Now
you're mad.
Now you're about to walk away after the fourth press. And now you see this older employee coming in. They're hobbling over to you.
Yep.
Hobbling
with their keys.
Like Igor from fucking Frankenstein. Master. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, fuck, great. Now I got to fucking stay because I was about to walk away and get the rest of my shopping done. I'm like invested now, 45 minutes in. I have Igor from Frankenstein coming my way. I'll stay. So now you're 45 minutes in. They open the door. They grab your fucking apple cider freshener to make sure your apartment doesn't smell like pee pee poo poo. And now they tell you this, sir, I can't give you this item. I have to walk you to the register with this item, or if you're not done, I will take this item to a register of my choosing and let you know what the number is. So then you're like, oh, well, now I'm in a conundrum here. What do I do? Do I just say fuck it and walk to the register with this person and get out of here? Because I've been here for almost an hour. Or do I just tell them take it to the register? You decide, you know what, Igor? Take it to the register and let me know what number. Okay, it'll be at register 8. Fine. So you go grab your toilet paper so you can wipe your ass, maybe some cat food because you have a cat that's starving at home and hasn't fucking eaten in a week. And you got to grab some food for yourself, right? You want some Hungry Man because you're a hungry man. Right. And living in your new apartment. Yeah. So you grab these items. Takes you about 10 minutes tops. You're done. Okay, what's the register? Oh, register 8. Igor told me register 8. You get to register 8.
They don't have the item.
There's nobody there. There's nobody at the register. There's nobody. The light's off. There's no item. There's no person. There's nothing. You've wasted 45 minutes of your time. Now are you going to decide, hey, do I
find it? Now do you play Where's Waldo?
Right.
And figure out what fucking spot they really left it at?
Or do you just say, fuck it, check out all the stuff you just got, and get the fuck out of there? What do you do?
I check out. And
it's what I did. It's exactly what I did.
So this is a real story.
It's a real story. When I went to go see the protein powder. This is my first time seeing it behind glass. I'm like,
oh my God.
That is a new thing. I noticed that a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't realize they were having a problem with it.
Yeah, the guy comes over after like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, dude. He's like, I can't give this to you. And then so he gives me this register number. Kat and I continue our shopping. We go to this register. Nobody in sight. Lights off. No protein powder. I was like, fuck it. I went on Amazon, and the next day, it was at my front door waiting for me, ready to go. I said, that's I'm never doing this again. It's too much of a hassle. So now you have like all these different items. It's not just that. It's the air fresheners. It's another. Listen, I understand like baby formula. Like I know that was a huge thing at one point, right? Mm-hmm. It's expensive. People walk off of that. I get that. Expensive items.
The air freshener is fucking weird.
That's what are you doing with that? Car freshener. Like all these little sprays and the shit you put in your dash, your vents and stuff. That's behind glass.
Maybe
now.
there are people stealing it and huffing it? Are people huffing fucking Airwick?
Yeah.
They're huffing some Airwick.
Probably.
Dude, I need to calm down.
Cheap high. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, no, it's you could probably. I mean,
not even a cheap high. It's a free high. They just gank that.
See, I didn't realize it. So,
it could be either that or
when I was working
that,
there.
or it's because it's flammable and it's good for torches.
Well, there was that incident that happened in Geneva Walmart not many years ago. Probably
so like firearms, you got to keep
4 or 5 years ago now, where this 13-year-old girl went in there and started a fire in one of the departments, and they had to shut it down for like a week or two.
Fucking.
Yeah, dude, it was like Geneva, and I was like, yeah, the Walmart shut down. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I just look. I get it. Like, I get why you're doing it, but this is not conducive. Also, it's not the most lucrative way of doing business because, like me now, I won't do business with you for those items any longer. I'll just go on Amazon.
Well, because the access is ridiculous. Well, and what I was gonna say, and kind of depending on the human being, obviously, in defense of some of the workers, I can tell you right now. That buzzer system, I don't know who the fuck it calls.
I don't know.
Because it definitely doesn't just go over every headset in the area.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's all a game of, are you there with other people? Did somebody else answers it? Nobody says shit. And then finally by the 4th time, somebody's all like, hey, Francis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can you go over and check to see what's going on by pharmacy? Or you get to say something to the pharmacy people if the pharmacy's open. You're like, hey, I just want some fucking. But anytime I've done that, they've always just given you the product, and then you go on your merry way to finish shopping.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they just, like security's like, hey, that bitch has got some razors in her cart. Make sure you watch her until she goes.
Yeah, I don't want to send anybody any wrong messages of saying this is the Walmart employees' fault.
Oh yeah,
no. This is not.
I'm
the
just
fault
saying
of,
their whole system sucks.
It's a bad system, and why are we like punishing people that don't break laws? That's what don't understand. Like we punish the people that go in there to actually shop.
Aren't we punishing thieves?
No, we don't want to do that, Austin. Let's just make it so the fucking security guard there, who's done all these hours of training for no fucking reason because he's just no better than you and I, yell at the person, and then when they go out the door, they just go, fuck it. You know what? 911's going to do the job. Literally. As a former security officer myself, you are literally paying hundreds of dollars for a license to call 911. Being a security guard is literally a over-glorified person on the phone calling 911.
Not unless you got the ESP to know this person is definitely going to exit this building and preemptively can call so that the cops are waiting for them to leave.
Well, even then it's going to take them a half hour to get there because they're too busy writing some poor sap a $500 ticket for going 60 in a 55 mile per hour zone. That's all they care about anymore. And in the real crime, just, you know what? What's the point? Why bother? I'm going to go sit on the side of the road, wait for some poor sap to go 1 mile over the speed limit, and then I can give him a nice $300 speeding ticket. Cool. Real crime? Like that guy over there stealing that fucking protein powder? What's the big deal? It's just Walmart shrink, no big deal. They can afford it. It's just, it just boggles my mind how people are getting punished who want to do business and actually shop while these clowns go in and rip Walmart or whoever store off, and then now you have all this fucking long-ass process to get one single item.
Well, and then at that rate, why not just put every locked item together in one spot and have some motherfucker who's just always there?
Around, right? That's what I was just going to say. Remember how, back in the day, when Walmart actually sold cigarettes and all that shit, they had them behind the register, right? Yeah. And locked up, and you just go, hey, I would like a Marlboro. I never smoked, but I've seen this in obviously over the years and blah, blah, blah. Why don't you do that with all these items that you're scared that are getting stolen?
You have that one end register just be all the fucking protein powder and razors are and Air Wicks are all together behind Rosie in one area that she can just turn around and unlock.
Yeah, like the robot Rosie from the Jetsons. You just have her dumbass just fucking sitting there.
And then you just shop the rest of the side, and then you turn around, you go to the other side, and you grab your last 3 shits.
Yeah, that's it. And it's,
Rosie.
Why can't we make a system like that? If we're going to have these issues, make it easier for the consumer.
Because money and because...
No, because they just don't care.
Oh, that too.
And so the thing is everybody's getting mad now because people like to use self-checkout. I like to use self-checkout because a lot of times I'm just weird about how I like my shit bagged. So true. I just do that.
That's fair.
So how about those people who don't have to work those registers and you only need 2 people to monitor other people scanning shit. You take somebody else, put them on the fucking 2-3 registers down there, and it's protein powder register and the fucking razor register.
So that's another thing I don't understand, right? We have 20 aisles of registers in a store, and only 2 are open. You have 2 employees at those registers, and you have 1 and 2 other employees checking receipts.
Right.
Why don't you take those employees that you have too busy to fucking do registers because they're checking receipts? Why don't you take them and put them on two other registers? Now you have 4 registers that are open. People don't have to do this shit.
Probably because they don't want to. Probably because they don't want to pay the employees that.
What's the difference?
Everybody has different pay grade levels. So you want to know, I think they ended up changing it, but when I was at Walmart, they had this bullshit. So if you worked on the grocery side, you got paid a little bit more, especially if it was in later hours of the night.
Well, I can understand the late hours.
Well, but here's where the fucking bullshit though was. So sometimes you'd show up to work, and if they were short staffed in another area and they didn't feel your area needed as much work, managers were allowed to pull you into their area. What? So I'm seasonal, I'm getting paid seasonal, and I'm stocking over in grocery, and the woman next to me is getting paid $3 more an hour to do the same fucking thing as me. They wouldn't change it for the evening.
That's fucked.
So eventually I think they've started wiping that out completely, and when you work there, you just, you know what I mean? It's one straight rate for the daytime and one straight rate for overnight.
That's pretty fucked up.
It is.
But I can remember there was one night I was stocking shit and I was like, this is bullshit because in the one chick was like, yeah, she's like, you're making 17, I'm making 19. And she was like, and that guy over there, he's about to work the overnight shift. He's making 24. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? And we were all 3 doing the same shit.
Doing the same fucking
That's
job.
ridiculous.
I mean, he deserved it because he was going to be there all night long. But the difference between her and I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Corporations.
Yeah, don't you love it? Mm-hmm. Don't you love it? Who misses the 24 hours, 7 day a week fucking schedule?
Nope.
No, I mean, like, as a consumer, you go into the
Oh,
fucking.
you can go in whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like that shit because like, if you're
miss
like, I
that.
don't want to people. I don't feel like peopling.
I never do. So, like Wegmans, man, when they were open 24 hours, I'd go there at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Nobody around. This little lady that was behind the register, I think her name was Jean. She was great. I loved her.
They always have a name like Jean.
I loved it. She was great. And like I'd go in there, grab a few things, and fucking be done. No running into people with carts and
Running into old people that you don't want to see.
some clowns from high school that you never fucking liked, and they didn't like you, but they're out there pretending to like you. Hey man, it's been so long. Yeah, go fuck yourself. No one cares. I just want to get my shopping done and go home.
Yep.
You don't have to deal with that at that time of night.
Yep.
Now they close at midnight. Granted, yeah, you could go into there at 11. Still not the same though because people are still there. Not as much like at 3 p.m, but still.
I'm kind of glad that they don't do it. Well, no, it doesn't matter anymore now that my kids are older. But one of the last times that Wegmans was still 24 hours, I was awoken by a police officer.
Oh.
Because my daughter and her friends decided to walk around Wegmans while they were bored, and one of her friends and just like thought it was okay to just eat one of the cookies out of the bakery, you know what I mean? Because I mean it was like 1 a.m, so they were like, "Yeah, they're not gonna give a shit."
Right.
Oh yeah, no,
they cared.
Fucking immediately picked up shoplifters. You stole a cookie.
So they call the cops, and the cops come for that. But you could literally be getting choked out in your home during a home invasion, and nothing. We'll come there in like 45 minutes.
No, so the cops showed up. They must have showed up to Wegmans first, and then they drove over to knock on my door because I wasn't answering the phone because like why would I be awake at 3 a.m? And they told me your child is at Wegmans. You need to go get her.
Oh my god!
And so then I drove over there, and then didn't realize that not only was I getting her, but I was getting 3 other kids, and I only knew one of them. And I was a nice mom and didn't pull their raging bitch move and wake up all their parents.
Austin, you would have done that as a father, right?
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
and the
Get your
kids,
fucking kid now.
I talked shit to my daughter for like a week because the boys, when I dropped them off, I knew that I was dropping them off at the beginning of their neighborhood so that they could go run back and sneak into one of the boys' houses.
Yeah.
And they didn't even say thank you. And I was like, you little shit, I should have followed you and woke your mom up.
Yeah, wake them all up. Well, look at that. Annalise joins us again, says hi again. Hello. Hi, we're still here. We're talking about all kinds of store shit. So I was 16 years old, well, 15 years old at this time, right? So we're at Walmart. It was a couple of friends and I, this one kid named Dylan and this other kid named Robert. We walked around this fucking Walmart and we were just like, looking for some bullshit to make a video with, like, play some baby football or some shit. We'd get a baby doll and we'd fucking punt it outside in front of Walmart, make a video, call it a day.
Nice.
Yeah, we're doing
I remember
this.
those videos.
There's a couple sides of this story. One, while we were doing this, little did I know, one anyways, decided to take it upon himself to start stealing PS2 games, like PlayStation 2 games that were like not locked behind the glass, older games that were sold at a discounted price. So they're out there fucking taking the fucking disc. He's taking the disc out and shit and leaving the box, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know this was going on. And I didn't want to know. The only reason why I found out is because the other kid was starting to do it. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, last time we were in this Walmart, I'm not going to say
like
names.
somebody
Granted,
did
this is like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean,
still.
I get it.
Anyways, the one that was learning these bad habits told me what happened. I said, dude, I want nothing to do with this shit. You do what you got to do, but I was a bad kid,
I'd
but I wasn't a
recommend-
bad kid enough where I would steal shit and do this dumb shit.
Yeah.
I was just,
Doing dumb shit.
I was doing dumb shit, like destroying
There's a difference
Different
between
dumb-
baby dolls
There's
that
dumb
I
shit
bought.
and there's dumb shit.
Right.
is what
So
I'm saying.
like that's dumb
There's
shit.
dumb shit. There's dumb shit.
Yeah.
And I decided to say, you know what, dude, I want nothing to do with this. So yeah, I don't know if they ever got caught, but anyways,
Probably.
I don't know. I wasn't there if they did. So, but this one time in particular, we had bought this baby doll and we were making a video, just like doing backyard wrestling shit with it, out in front of Walmart. And somebody had squealed on us. And I saw at the time this guy who looked official, he had some, dressy clothes on. He comes out, you could tell he worked for Walmart. He came out and I already knew what the fuck he was going to ask for. And I had the receipt on me. because I'm pretty sure these fucking people that squealed on us said, "Oh, they must have stolen blah blah blah."
Yeah.
So I automatically knew, and as dumb of a kid as I was also smart. So I got the receipt out of my pocket. I showed it to the manager, and he literally turned to this person and said, "There's nothing I could do. It's his property.
Right. He can do whatever.
I bought it with my money.
Right. You can fucking punt it as far as you want, as long as you're not hitting somebody
The
else.
baby doll,
Yeah.
for God's sake.
Like, we literally like I knew what was going on. I'm like,
That's slick. That's smart move.
Are you
man.
gonna tell me what to do with my property? I literally just walked out of the store with this after I bought it, and you're gonna tell me what to do with it?
Those are the best when you get to be like, here are my credentials. Fuck you.
I felt so good doing that. I was like, not only am I causing mischief.
Fucking baby doll, though.
Yes, that's the kind of shit I love to do, man. It was fun, you know. So,
And then just.
yo, Annalise, good evening. You're on the M-Balm Effect. Hi, hello. You're back.
Am I on again?
What?
I told you.
You're on the Bob and Tom show. I'm sorry. No, this is a radio show on steroids. This is not your father's radio show. This is this radio show.
Whoa.
Well, podcast, whatever you want to call it.
No.
Yes. We are an internet radio show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. And
yeah,
we're here.
something. We're something.
We're something.
We're something.
You know, we're not like a typical podcast. Like, on another episode of Your Daughter Just Got Fucked by a Baby Doll. And now you have to.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not that kind of podcast. We are the, hey, yo, what's going on? We just punted a baby doll and gave the guy a receipt and told him to go fuck himself. Basically.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just do that kind of thing, you know? You have to do, so when you're a teenager and you're doing these mischievous things, make sure you're doing it in a way that they can't, like, do anything to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you're mischievous
God,
with
it's
it, but
always
within
craziness
the
with you.
It just gets chaotic every time.
time.
Every time. It's I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the show in totality. But
It's
it's
you.
everything.
everything. In,
It's you.
It's yeah.
No,
it is.
it's Austin, probably.
You know what? It is Austin.
Hey!
Austin did this.
What did I do?
Austin was a bad kid. He was out there doing some shit.
Yeah.
He was spraying.
No, I'm
he was
kidding.
spray
I can't-
painting his
I
city
can't be
white
Austin.
with
Did
his special tag.
I can't.
Maybe.
Yes.
Special tag.
Yeah. Well, he's got his special tag. You know, when he's skeeting all over the city town.
Oh, okay. It took me a minute to
Painting
catch
the
where
city
this was
white.
going. All right.
no.
Yeah, he was painting the city white.
Oh no!
Oh no! And the cops catch you spray painting the building with your special spray can of white paint. Oh, no!
No.
Are you sure that's mine? Are you sure that's okay?
Well, whose are you holding?
Oh.
If you're,
Ah!
who else is there with
You
you?
walked into that. You walked into that.
Who else are you
Whoa.
with?
Whoa! Did you just moo?
Yeah.
What the
No, Austin.
What are you
no.
doing?
Now we're getting canceled.
We're
That's
screwed
it.
now.
We're canceled.
Are you fat shaming? Come on, dude.
No, I think he was more
no,
like.
no,
not
no.
I don't like
I
this,
thought it was
Austin.
more bestiality.
You know what, Austin? I'm
I
very
think he
mad
was
at you.
bestiality.
I'm gonna use your voice against you now.
Was that because you were like trying to make a correlation
You're
between
body shaming now, Austin, with cows.
No.
How much girth do you have?
I think he was talking more about milking it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He's got girth.
What? No.
Well, you know, Austin liked.
How did
Wow,
we get
this is
here?
the craziest
Yeah, no,
Austin-
tell me what I like,
Austin,
sir.
well, Austin liked cookies, right? So
Yes, I do love
he
sweet
needed to
cookies.
milk himself in order to have the right milk.
Ah.
And so
Oh.
he was drinking this milk, thinking, well, you know what? I could add a little sugar to it because it's a little salty. And so when he was breaking the law as a 15-year-old juvenile,
Can I chuck something at him, please?
That's why I said we need. So I have these like silicone. I have these like silicone coasters, and Dylan and I throw them at each other when we we like frisbee throw it at each other. Like, dude, what the?
well,
fuck?
then he's assaulting people. And, you know, it's very salty enough.
It's assaulting.
God damn it, that was like a
You're an asshole.
Annalise, do you remember the couch incident?
Oh, here we go. The couch. She remembers the couch.
Everybody remembers.
Everybody remembers the couch.
Drop.
See, in his new apartment, do you have one?
No. No. Okay, Austin.
What color's your couch
God
in
damn
your
it.
apartment?
I do have it's an old school. It's like an old reclining.
Oh,
It's
okay.
cream
So
colored.
you got like a manly lazy boy.
It's a cream colored.
It's green actually, and it's leather.
Ooh, now the leather you can really.
Wipeable.
Well, it is. Yeah, you could actually quick cleanup. Annalise, can you believe this? He's got a leather lazy
Leather?
boy.
A green leather.
It was my neighbor's.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, well, that makes it interesting. It's like some strange, right? Some strange furniture.
Oh my god. it's like a 2-seat love seat kind of thing. But
it's a
yeah.
We're right back to the love seat.
I love where this is going, and it's leather too.
It's loving.
See, the thing about leather is like when you lube that bitch, it's got some good slide action. It's got some nice. It's got a good glide to it. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that I have covers for that thing is yeah.
You have covers for this?
Plastic covers.
No, not plastic covers.
Well, I would recommend.
Just like regular.
Yeah, just like regular couch covers.
Well, sometimes but that ruins it. So that way, with the leather, it's like a nice glide. With them couch covers, it might get some friction. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how that will feel.
Tangled up.
Yeah, it might
get tangled up.
I'm just.
Annalise is like, why did I call back into this show?
Why do you even have to mention the couch?
I don't know.
Exactly, it's your
Why do we
fault.
fucking
We were
couches
just
these days?
interested in your new
It's your
apartment.
fault.
Listen, all I'm saying is
God.
you could be a politician one day, Austin.
The three of us just wanted to know about your apartment, Austin.
We wanted them to understand.
About if I'm fucking my furniture? Okay.
Nobody. Who said that?
Listen.
we were just discussing
M-Balm.
materials.
Well, yes, I did because J.D. Vance himself even fucked furniture, and now look at where he's at in life. So
Where is he at in life?
he's a politician. He's making all this
a
money.
politician.
And you too, Austin, could be the possible, very potential
the mayor
VP.
of I don't know, somewhere.
You could be the next vice president.
There you go. Okay, got you. Bravo. That was.
Is that what it
beautiful.
sounds like when you're pounding it?
Why did I do
Yeah.
this?
What's the
Why?
leather sound like? Well, I mean, it is cow skin.
It's more like ear.
I gotta tell you, this love seat up in our living room, we gotta get rid of it. This fucking thing. Now, granted, when we moved in,
How old is it?
well, it was
Old enough.
It was basically brand new when we first got it. We bought this house 5 years ago.
Okay, so
And at that time, I weighed probably about $180. So this thing shouldn't have fucking broke like it did. Now, as a
Where'd you get it from?
215-pound man, I sit on this couch wondering if this thing's going to collapse on me. I got it from this lady. She had it out in her it was a nice garage. She said they didn't even barely use it. It was basically brand new when we got this thing. Nice recliner, because you get to kick your feet up. Everything's great. Life is good, Austin. You have your own place. You're sitting there on the nice fucking couch. And then one day it starts getting, you start noticing it's giving you some pushback when you're trying to lift this fucking recliner up. You're like, whoa, why the fuck is this thing not working? And then one day the fucking handle snaps off. You're like, oh, really?
you're like, okay.
You're going to talk to me like this. So now you have your wife down there trying to fucking yank the thing out as you're trying to make this thing happen. Now we're balls deep into this thing. I actually, at this point, have smashed the leg thing now, so I can't even open this. I got to the point where I got tired of it. I was like, you're not...
So you can't use the leg part
No,
of it
it's
at all.
fucking... It's literally... I pounded it with my fist, and it broke inside like of itself. So now it's just like... It's almost like an arm that has broken bones, just shattered, and it's just like loose skin.
You gave it like a Kyle punch?
I fucking smashed it.
Man,
because this thing hurt me. Damn it! I went to sit down on this thing.
I get it.
So now I have a love seat that needs a rehome or a garbage or whatever.
I was gonna say, you should have just if it was getting stuck,
broken,
get
it needs
lube.
to fucking
Oh,
go.
no,
That thing,
Annalise.
that thing needed lubricant. Okay.
Well, you know all about that. Annalise says it hung up. We're sorry. I mean, we could keep calling back in. I mean, just don't leave us hanging. But love the chaos chats. I appreciate the hell out of you. Well, of course. But Jesus Christ, dude! This love seat,
Is it mad? So if it's broken, there's no point. Just lug it to the corner.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need somebody to. My worry is this, right? It's a hefty couch.
Hasn't it been barfed on too?
She doesn't need more couch talk. Thank you.
Yes, after the Keister extravaganza, boy.
It got barfed on.
Oh, it did. Don't worry.
It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah, remember?
I don't need no more
was-
couch time.
Out.
That was funny.
Well, I gotta say this though, like, you know,
Like I'm saying, like
I gotta
it
get rid
out.
of this thing.
Get it
But the
out.
problem is though, is A, I need help, and B, this thing's gonna collapse when somebody lifts it up.
Oh yeah, so you
We already know this. Because it's like if you sit on it and you move around, you hear it go, like it's about to just
It's
like
gonna
give
just-
way.
Just
Kind of like the submarine when when they went to go see the
it's gonna
Titanic.
implode.
It made some noises. They're like, huh? Like the one 19-year-old kid that didn't even want to go on this thing. He's probably like, Dad, what's that
Wow.
noise? Oh, don't worry. That's supposed to happen. Remember, we're controlling this thing with a fucking cheap ass game controller. Kaboom! Done. Dead. Never to be seen or heard from again. And that's what's gonna happen with this couch. It's gonna collapse.
just
on you.
like, oh, look at
and that's what's gonna happen. What's gonna
The
happen is
vacuums.
one of these days somebody's gonna sit down and they're gonna get engulfed into the. Just gonna get sucked in there.
I don't know. It baffles my mind how that couch deteriorated that so fast. I know people that have had couches for years, decades, still in pristine condition.
Yeah.
And this fucking thing here just not in pristine
Well,
condition
so
at all.
it was either not well made or.
Oh no! There's and like people are like, oh, are you harsh on the? No, I just sit down on the couch. I'm not like these people that throw themselves on this
I'm a
fucking
plopper,
couch.
so I'd.
You know, and so like yeah, once in a while, but like most of the time, I just sit down in it and yeah, let's recline this bitch. Let's get comfy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
just
saying?
using it for what you're fucking supposed to use it for.
Yeah, I mean, you have people that literally do sex moves on these couches and in bed move. You know, they pound hard into this thing,
Well,
and it still somehow survives.
You're gonna get hard poundings and it's still going strong.
Well, I guess. I mean, depending on if it's leather or cloth, fabric. But
God damn it.
no, Austin, we're proud of you, man. You got some good fern.
Yeah.
You got some fern in your apartment. That's good.
I also got some new I got a new addition to my arm. With
Yeah,
my
I-
new tattoo.
No, so you got this thing right, and oh, look at that.
I'm excited to get this thing done.
Is that Alucard?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. We should play that dragon or that dress Castlevania.
Castlevania music.
We should play some Castlevania music.
It's the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's okay. Look at this. There you go. He's showing it to the wrong camera, but it's all right. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Is that Link from Zelda? No, it's not. Sorry.
No,
You know, somebody out there would be like, "Oh, look, it's Link from Zelda."
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've
I'm
already
sorry.
had some people that
I'm
said
sorry.
it was Link.
Oh no, that's Zelda from that game Zelda.
My brother was like couldn't see it like very well because it was just like the camera like on FaceTime. He's
Yeah.
like, is that Link? He was like, no. I said no. It's Castlevania. It's like, oh, dude, that's even better.
Alucard, yes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I can't wait to get this thing finished. I got one more. I got two. No, I got two more sessions.
Two more sesh.
Yeah, so I got one coming up in September, and then I got to schedule the next one. So
They flew today.
My mom says she flew today, guys, so we got to give it to her.
Oh shit!
Speaking of couches, this is the last couch sharam that I gotta say. Like, in order to like think about this, we want to get a sectional, and so I don't know. Just we want to rearrange the room and all that. Like, is it worth getting a sectional? I'm just wondering because like
If you properly take measurements and it seems like it'll fit great, and your living room is shaped in a way where a
would work.
sectional,
Yeah.
it seems like it would work
yeah,
well.
it's just like it's just
Because sometimes they are amazing, and then other times they, especially if you end up like if you're gonna move again, like it's great for the space you're in, but then it might not be great when you get to the next space.
You know, if that fucking flood didn't happen in the apartment and the sectional we had there was still in good condition, we could have brought that here and
Yeah.
used it. But that fucking apartment complex decided to just ruin our shit
yeah.
with the flood. So
I'm sorry, bud.
my mom says yes, it would be great. Yeah, you know, I think if we did a wraparound in the living room, like we want to rearrange that room, and you're gonna. I don't know how your apartment's set up yet. Like you probably have it nice and new. Everything looks good now.
It's very small. I will tell you that much. It's very, very
That's
small.
what she said.
yeah, that's all you need.
But hey, it's okay. It's not the size. It's how you use it.
When you're a singular human being, it's
No, it's perfect
that's-
for me.
I was gonna
honestly.
say, you don't want much more because then all it is fucking cleaning the void.
That's the problem.
I mean, I get to have people over. I get
Yeah.
to have my friends and people and girls over and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So that's always fun.
But like right now, you have a setup, right? You have it set up the way you wanted it. But eventually, you're gonna look at it and go, "Nah, this ain't working for me anymore. I gotta put the TV here. I gotta put this here." That's where I'm at right now. That's where kind of Kat and I are at. I'm like, dude, we gotta do something.
Freshen it up.
Yeah, get rid of this fucking love seat. Throw that bitch out to the curb.
Go
utilize
through some shit.
Yeah, utilize that space for something else. We don't need fucking 2 couches.
The kid's getting way too mobile anyway.
Oh, dude, this kid, man. She put him out of the fucking playpen, and all he was trying to do was just grab my laptop as I'm trying to do work for it before the show. And I'm like, he was literally going for the fucking power button. I'm like, don't touch that.
No.
Yeah, the light.
That's
Well,
why
it's got a light like this on it. It's a different laptop, but it's got a light and shit. And he's just so interested.
He's like, ooh, what does this button do?
Basically,
like literally D from fucking Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, it's like, dude. So
DD.
But we gotta get that shit. I don't know. It's just when you live in a place for a while and you're like, okay, it's time for a revamp. I'm sure you've probably done this many times. Like, okay, I've had enough of this setup. This setup sucks. You know, like you got to do something different.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, especially like when you want to rearrange a room or whatever, you're just sick of the same old shit. And I mean, like, sometimes it really depends on the space too. I mean, you're only limited to what you can do. I mean, mine's pretty small, and so it's like I'm limited to what I can like do with it, moving it around and all, where it is. Shut the fuck up, okay? God damn it. That's what she said. Yes, I know.
All somebody's got to do is clip that piece right there from that beginning of that sentence.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Without any context, people are like,
he's too tired to think. It's too easy to get him now.
Listen, I'm talking about rearranging furniture, okay?
Oh yeah. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Rearranging them furniture. Yeah, see, I told you.
Wait, did you just touch? What did you just touch?
No, it was his
glass.
Nice try.
I almost thought. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know where a cock confession is.
It's near you.
Can you see it?
It's right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna grab it.
No, are you sure?
You sure?
Just see what happens when you do it.
Oh!
I don't know what's gonna happen. What do you tell me?
All right, let's do it.
You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us.
Gotta tell us something.
Yeah. What's the most exotic place you've done it? Where's that?
Oh, you want to know the most weird place I've done it?
Bizarre, exotic place. My mom's listening, by the way.
I done it in an abandoned horse stable.
Whoa! Hey now.
Was there hay in there?
No, it was like dirt. It was just mostly dirt. It was like
no.
kind of like the ceiling was almost collapsing. And
Wow,
nice.
That's pretty rustic.
Me and the girl I was dating at the time, we were we were having like a party and all that stuff, and we went to we kind of wanted some alone time, and we actually had.
Shit.
Well, I mean,
we
do it in the dead street of the.
I slow danced with her to like some like country music, like romantic, very romantic.
Yeah,
I try to be romantic.
Yeah, you gotta be romantic, you know.
And then one thing led to another, and we
abandoned horse stable.
And you were a gentleman and took her into that back abandoned barn, and you bent her over that dirt good.
Hey, you guys, I'm Mr. Ed. Wait, what? Could you imagine if you had a talking horse?
No.
Then all of a sudden you see Mr. Hands pop up out of the bushes. Like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, it's like, now it makes sense.
Is that a red rocket or you just happened to see me?
Oh my god.
What kind of horseplay is this? I don't know. Ask Mr. Hands. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't because he died.
Quit horsing around.
Why don't you quit horsing around back there?
Just so I don't make another cock confession, I use the freaking these things to grab it.
Was your pull-out game strong that night?
It always is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sir,
At least he's being honest. No cons. No rubs.
one of these days.
No kids.
It's gonna equal to a little dash.
One of these days,
my
Lois,
dash,
one
dot,
of these
dash.
days.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That poor bastard.
Oh, wow.
Poor kid.
Damn, bro. Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Calling this future unborn kid already a bastard.
I was kidding. I was kidding.
Wow.
Jesus. was a joke. I swear.
Well, I mean, hey, at least,
Hayes for horses.
Well, yeah, you know all about that.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Yeah, a little action.
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction. A diet.
You want it hot?
Aw.
Why you gotta bring my mother into this? Leave her alone. Oh, by the way, know something interesting?
What's that?
Not trying to give out my docs myself, but
Then
I'm
careful.
I'm literally like walking distance to Dogtown
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna be eating plates left and right.
and Burger King.
Well,
And
yeah,
I love a
you're,
bunch of bars
you're gonna
too, but
smash
yeah.
King. You're gonna smash plates. It's gonna be smashing all kinds of.
That's it. I know right where you are now.
You are doxing yourself.
I'm just gonna go up and down the street yelling for you.
Where are you, Dash? Dude, now you've really people are gonna be wandering around like this motherfucker lives here, and I know he's here.
Oh God.
Hey, but hey, you got some good places to go smash some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want some King? Want some King? Yeah, go get a Whopper. You know what I'm saying? A Whop for the Whopper. A Whopper for the Whop. A Whop for the Whop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You Italian?
yeah, I am.
There you go.
Oh wait, we all
Giddy
are.
wop, giddy.
Yeah,
We all have
are.
some.
Giddy
Yeah, we all
wop
have
wop.
some of that. We can say that. It's okay. But yeah, Dogtown, never been yet. I want to go. We'll have to. Jesus Christ, where you got the fucking?
Dogtown's good.
It is.
That's what I hear. You guys been saying that, and I've heard other people say it. and I'm-
Come by to the new place, and we will walk down to Dogtown.
Dude, we should. Walk down to Dogtown. Do. I'm gonna have to make a song about that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we should do that. We should definitely. Hey, we could actually do that because we have that AI generator thing.
Oh yeah.
Technically, we could do that,
Oh, that would be dope.
but we might be dancing in silence, so might have our
It's
own
true.
very own silent disco. People look at us through the fucking.
Be like,
There was that one time where I forgot to put the mixer. Well, the thing was for whatever reason muted, even though I put the leveler up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird.
yeah.
That was
you guys look
weird.
Like you were tripping balls.
We were.
We get it. We get it.
We just made excuses to people thinking that we weren't.
Yeah.
That's all. Austin, you got the stuff tonight, right?
Maybe.
Okay, good. Might have to do an afterburn then. We dancing out here all night long. Annalisa's back on with us. She fucking missed us so much. She couldn't get enough of us. Oh no, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
There you are. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Who's fucking it up this time?
Well,
Not me.
Somebody fucked it up.
I'm not.
course.
Not me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey.
whoever
We're
denies
here.
whoever denies it defies
Yeah.
it.
Whoever denies it defies it. You do the rhyme. You do the crime.
You do the. I don't even fucking.
You do
I
the
hate
rhyme, you do the
rhyming,
crime.
So I'm not even gonna try.
You do the rhyme, you get some slime
Ew.
dribbling down your lips.
It's every fucking
It's the worst SMR ever. ASMR nightmares.
Well, remember, this fake mustache.
Oh my.
Oh, the fucking mustache.
Give me a oh yeah. Jeez, man, you got one of those too.
Oh,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
mustaches?
Yeah, mustache noises.
Oh.
Mustache.
I shaved mine off, so I can't do it right now.
I was thinking about shaving mine, but I was like, I don't know about that.
I'm keeping mine.
The
Oh
chin
my
hairs.
god, no.
I'm keeping mine because I'll look.
Every fucking
I'll look
time.
very, very young if I.
Yeah, you'll be ID'd right.
Baby face,
Yep, that's right.
baby face.
He looks like a fourth grader without
I
beard.
look like I'm 18 again. I like a young 20s, and I'm like I'm 30.
Yeah,
Thank you.
When you
but
shave
I'm
your
30.
face, when you shave your face and you go to a fucking gas station to buy beer, you gotta talk like this. Yeah, I'd like to buy some beer. Thank you so much. I'm a real boy. Sir, I need to see your ID.
Unreal.
Okay, that's fine. I'm actually 30 years old.
I just want to let you know, sir. I'm 30.
Think about it this way, though. Andy Milanakis, that poor bastard.
Oh
huh?
yeah.
I have a question.
What's the question?
How's the little baby?
Oh, he's doing good. We were just talking about him a moment ago. He
boy.
knows how to work computers because as soon as he sees the power button, he just goes right for that fucking thing.
Yeah, he was smirking when I walked in. He was giving me the smirk through the,
Oh yeah, he does. He gives you the look.
Yeah.
And he grabs for my beard and starts like pulling on it. And I'm like, dude, you will get one of these.
No.
You will get one of these when you're grown up, when you're able to, and you can pull on it all you want. All
That's
you
what
want.
she said.
Whoa.
Damn, Annalise coming out here with some what? Now she's coming out with it.
Whoa.
You did set
She
yourself
is.
up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
God damn it!
Shots fired.
Yeah, she's
All
a
the-
talk slut.
All the sound effects.
All of them at once.
Yes.
She
I've
loves.
been waiting for that.
She loves the sound effects. She can't get enough.
No, I just like I like the talk slut. No, it's the talk.
I'm a virgin.
No, we don't like
That's
that
a
one. She
new
likes
show.
the talk
New
slut.
show.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm virgin.
Still gives me trauma, that fucking sound bite.
No, don't do
Just
it.
go back to
Oh,
talk
hell.
slut.
Don't do it.
Terminator.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, do the job.
No. Tingle does it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
I know.
No.
We're gonna miss his
Yeah,
Arnold's.
I know.
We're gonna miss his Arnold's, but it's okay.
I've got
happened?
cauliflower.
Oh, you weren't here for that.
What happened?
Well, we made
Oh,
a
we
dec-
already
we
talked
made the
about
we
it.
made the decision that he's got to focus on himself. I don't think this is the
No
most.
worries.
I don't think it's the most conducive environment for him to get better. I really don't. I mean, he was pretty out of it the last time we were here, and he just kind of up and left, and
Yep.
I just think,
Aw.
I just think it's the best thing for not just us, but for him too. He's really got to get himself just
Of course.
straightened out, and I think that's more important than causing some funnies on the show. But I told him, I said, he's got talent, he's got the personality. So I'd like to revisit that again at a later date.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know I was gonna talk to a lot of people.
Oh my god, that was bad.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Dude,
when he was
that
doing
was
it.
like me
great.
doing like Beavis and Butthead because it doesn't.
Yeah, no,
sound
I
right.
do terrible too.
I definitely do. I definitely do want to do more prank phone calls. Like last show, if you didn't
No.
listen to the last episode, number 205.
I wasn't here for the last episode.
Oh yeah, they were going crazy on the phone. You
So
should've heard
we
them.
called this one
They were
restaurant.
nuts.
$5 fuck me fee.
Well, that's the one I'm alluding to.
me.
So when Matt was here, because he's originally from North Carolina, he gave us some of the numbers from down there, right? Oh wow,
Sorry.
that's
Oh,
okay.
no.
So we called this one restaurant. He's going through this whole thing, and she was on the phone for a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe tops.
Yeah.
And him and Gerry are going through this whole spiel, all improv. No fucking, obviously no scripts because we don't do that shit here. Everything's improv.
That shit was so fucking hilarious.
And she thought it was funny at first. She thought it was you could hear her kind of giggling a couple times, but then it started getting serious where you could hear Gerry say, "Oh, he's hitting me." And then she goes, and you could hear in the distance in the phone, he's hitting her or something like that. And then it starts getting serious. And then after all this shit's done, you could tell her tone's different now. She
Sir, you can't talk to them in front of the children.
Well, then she goes, okay, since this is such a big order, sir, you got to put a fee down, like a 5, 10, I don't know, some type of, I forget what it was, but she's like, you have to put some money down before you come and get this so we can hold it for you. And he goes, I think this is a fucking scam. This sounds like a fucking $5 fuck me fee or whatever. She goes, sir, there's no fuck me fee. And this whole thing goes on, and then eventually she hangs up. Now,
there's a $5 fuck me fee.
No,
You
Jesus.
cannot fuck me.
Now.
No, there is a $5
Wait,
fuck you
oh,
fee.
this whole thing goes down. She hangs up. We close the show down. We get done. We wrap everything up. We go off the air. And during this time, little did I know, because we're outside talking, we're all just shooting the shit before Gerry and Matt left. Meanwhile, this lady's calling back to the phone, our show phone line, 855-622-5619. She's leaving voicemails and shit now.
What?
Oh yeah, I have them on our system. And the first number she called from was, I think, the same number we called, which is the restaurant. She's like, oh, I got a call from this earlier, blah, 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 for an order, yada, yada, call me back. Then she called again on another phone line. I think this was her cell phone, her own personal phone. I think she was very concerned that there was some beatings going on domestic disturbance happening on the phone.
Ah, damn.
It was a prank.
I know. Little did they know.
Damn.
Did I ever tell him? Did I ever call back? Absolutely not.
Ah, so now this woman thinks it's somewhere out there.
That's the best part.
And it's Gerry.
It's just two
and it's
giant
just
guys.
Gerry.
She thinks that he was yelling and beating kids, and it was just Gerry. He was just beating and yelling at
You
Gerry.
can't yell in front of children. I was dying.
He goes, I like how he goes, "You are not a child. You're a grown-ass adult woman."
I love what he said. I love the whole $5 fuck me fee. There's you can't have fuck me.
Yeah, so.
But there is a $5 fuck you fee.
Annalise, did you hear that?
Why was it? No, I was just immediately when you said that, I was thinking of the old Subway commercial for the $5 footlong.
Yeah.
No, so if you go back to that episode, which is, we did this 2 weeks ago, you'll be able to find that.
Okay.
We did quite a bit of prank phone calls that night, but I think
There was a little bit of Arnold in there.
a little bit of
Before he left.
Wow.
yeah, but I think I want to do it differently. I want to start doing more pranks like that, but do it like differently. Everybody gets a shot. We should do it like a competition.
Well, you got to formally have on the people who can do stuff because, like, Austin and I don't really.
Yeah, no.
We don't really. That's not our jam.
Hey,
No?
Hey, I could do a little.
You gotta have like
impression.
you gotta have like Dylan and Matt and people that and you like people who can do multiple
I want to call
voices.
someone now. and
Hey, I could do.
one.
Hey, I could do a. I could
Yeah,
do
this is Tom
impression.
Anderson. I was at your goddamn establishment about 5 days ago with my family.
Yeah.
My name's Tom Anderson. I had a medium rare steak.
You sound like Hank Hill.
Exactly.
God damn it!
Is that the point?
Yeah, I guess. It's throwing me off.
The name, sir? Tom Anderson. I'd like to place an order.
Wait, who is that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
It's
son of a
supposed to
bitch.
be-
Hank
it's supposed to be
Hill.
Hank Hill.
It's Tom,
Man?
it's Tom Anderson.
Oh,
So Tom Anderson's from Beavis and Butthead.
I want to go to Taco Bell and give me a ball blast.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
dear Lord.
Yeah, I'd like a side of burritos, god damn it. Put some beans and sauce on there. And I'll take a thing of cockroach in the lip. Remember that whole thing that happened over at Taco Bell in the 90s where there was a rumor going around that some lady had like cockroach eggs in her burrito or taco?
Yeah, but
And then like she had cockroach hatches for her hatching from her lip. Like that, that's bullshit, right?
right, but still, it's hysterical.
It's like the same motherfucker that went, "Hey, I found a finger in my chili at like Wendy's or some bullshit."
Okay, you want to know some?
You want to know why you don't find fingers in chili?
Why?
Because we don't even process it at Wendy's. They literally, the meat that they use is the overcooked hamburgers.
Hey, what restaurant are we talking
They
about?
call it
Wendy's.
They
Oh no.
oh,
you didn't.
Jesus Christ.
No, not the crunch wrap.
Oh no, no, Bo, not 9/11, Bo.
The Mexican
Yours.
pizza.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, them
Yeah.
goddamn supreme wraps are worse crumbling
I'm
than
gonna
9/11.
chalup.
Oh,
I'm gonna give
okay.
them
You
a
want to know some
chalupa.
bullshit that's in Taco Bell? You
What?
know the
No,
whole
yo,
Cheez
yo,
It. You want to know the whole Cheez It thing?
Yeah.
Those big ass. They're not as big as you think.
That's what she said.
The Cheez-Its.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
You get catfished every
God
time.
dang it.
Like you think they would be like huge?
Yeah,
but
don't
no,
get 'em.
they're small.
Yeah, so they just like line it with Cheez-Its. That's bullshit. It should be one gigantic Cheez-It over the whole thing.
One gigantic goddamn cheese.
Cheez-It should be making a literal
Yeah,
shaped one just
Taco
for
Bell.
Taco Bell. Right.
exactly.
I mean, look at Reese's. They made those big ass like
Oh my God,
2
they're
pound
huge.
fucking like cups of like yeah.
Can somebody here actually explain to me why? Okay, first of all, including you, Annalise, who here has had the Reese's
Yeah.
with the chip inside of it?
I haven't.
My favorite.
Really?
That's actually not bad.
I don't know, man. I look at this and I'm like,
It's not as bad as
Hey,
it's like
Hey.
chocolate covered pretzel.
Yeah, I was
Listen,
gonna say
listen.
I would
Really?
think it would be
Listen.
kind of like a chocolate covered pretzel as
well,
well.
think about it this way.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: peanut butter and jelly sandwich with potato chips inside. Same diff.
I never had it.
Oh my God,
I
you
never
are
done that.
missing
That
out,
just
dude.
doesn't sound right.
It adds a little crunch
You
to
might
it.
as
It's
well
a
just-
little salty,
You
but
might as
it's
well just put ketchup
good.
on this thing.
You put strawberry jam.
I might even try some Red Hot on this bitch.
do strawberry
wait.
jam, peanut butter,
Sir,
and
wait a minute. What did you just
I don't know. I might
fucking say,
I might
sir?
even put Old Lordy on
No.
my PB&J sandwich.
No. Just stop it.
Because it sounds.
Just stop it. What do you mean, like Old Bay season it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, that actually kind of gives me an idea.
I think Salt Bay.
I understand what he's saying, and I understand what she's saying about the chip, but
but the chip.
No, wait, I want
not the hot.
I kind of have an idea. What if you make it like a sandwich with?
You know what's the best combo?
What's that?
Chocolate bacon.
Chocolate what?
Bacon.
Chocolate bacon.
Oh yeah, it is. Actually, it is.
Oh my god.
Hey, so is maple. So is like maple syrup.
Okay, my mom is obsessed with it. She says PB and J and mayo. I don't know about.
Dylan puts mayo on his French fries, and I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not. I'm
my
sorry.
stepdad is a huge
Let me rephrase
PB
that.
and
Not
mayo.
Not PB and J. PB and mayo.
Oh, so
yeah,
peanut butter
PB and mayo.
Okay, I could.
No, I can't do it.
My stepdad loves that shit.
I don't like mayo.
Me either.
I don't even like it on my burgers.
Dude, Dylan literally just glops it on his plate and eats friggin' French fries with it.
No, it looks like cum. Why would you want this?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You want it. You want it.
It just looks unappetizing.
It does, yeah.
I look at this thing and I go.
I just don't think it has enough flavor to bother being your main dipper.
Yeah.
Bacon pancakes.
Yeah, see, bacon.
Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes.
See, I don't know, man.
I would like bacon pancakes, but I would not like mayo dip.
No mayo.
Unless it's got other flavors in there.
But here's the interesting combination. Make a PB make a sandwich, but with PB and Nutella, and then put like chips in it. It would taste like a Reese's.
No.
Don't knock it till you try it.
It's like these motherfuckers.
I'm more of a PB and fluff kind of.
Okay, I could do
PB
that.
and fluff
I
is
could
good.
do that.
Fluffernutters.
Yeah, fluff's good.
Fluff's good. Fluff is good.
It may, it's a little weird thing, but it's still good. I don't understand why Oreos and all that. Like, you have Oreos, right? A nice package of nice Oreo or chocolate Oreo, just regular fucking Oreo, right? But now they have like apple cinnamon Oreo, key lime pie Oreo, garbage plate Oreo. What are we doing this for? When I buy a package of Oreo, I just want my fucking Oreo to be either the vanilla
the only
one or the regular
Oreo,
one.
the only two internal like flavor changes that I was like might be good was peanut butter or mint.
Okay, maybe those two.
Because it still kind of pairs well with chocolate.
Maybe those two.
I don't understand pumpkin. I mean, like I get it. People do like chocolate chips with their pumpkin bread and stuff, but I like my pumpkin bread like all natural. I want to taste the pumpkin. Yeah, that's why I'm eating it. So I don't want chocolate in there because the chocolate takes over.
Right. I want it all natural.
Can I
hairy
say
armpits
something
and hairy
about that?
legs.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned pumpkin, and I'm like, it's already been pumpkin spice obsession already.
Oh yeah, it's not even September yet.
Oh yeah,
it's not even tomorrow's September.
Hey,
wait, but I think it was like 2 days ago though that all the pumpkin spice stuff opened because Alexa and all them were already online like pumpkin spice.
Yeah, but you know what?
You guys get way too excited for pumpkin spice.
You know what?
I'm a mocha peppermint. That's so I can't even talk shit about the pumpkin spice people.
Apple cider.
The next season,
Thank you.
Thank
you. Apple cider.
So I'm an apple. Yeah. I'm an apple for the fall. I'm an apple person, and then when you get into the Christmas season, then I'm
also
peppermint mocha.
Yeah.
If you're near a Dunkin', their apple cider donuts are
yes.
The best, but they're
Dunkin'
not
Donuts,
bad.
apple cider.
I haven't had
they're so good. They're fucking good.
Oh my god!
See, I'm right by Wickham, though. Wickham Farms, which is
they
have some.
I want to go there.
Tasted donuts.
I want to go.
I want to go there too.
You know, I missed that fucking haunted hayride
cider.
that they had in Williamson. So you would go there, right? I know it's a long ass.
Open it back up.
No, that's good. It's been gone.
It's been gone.
Unfortunately.
I forgot to tell y'all something.
Yeah, what's wrong?
No, nothing's the matter. I was just thinking because, like, what I was trying to say is, like, I'm definitely going to try to be in the area for Halloween. And I definitely want to try to meet up.
We might have to do a meet and greet. Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Meet and greet?
Yeah, pretty much a meet and greet. Yeah, we could do that.
No.
We can meet up at the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
No, I
Apple
like
cider
Dunkin',
donut.
but I need more Tim Hortons down here.
Yeah, we have a lot
We
of
have
those.
Tim
up here.
Hortons up here.
We do.
I live right by a Timmy Hose.
Timmy Hose.
I got a Timmy Hose right up the road.
Oh my
Love
god,
Timmy
they're
Hose.
Walking
bacon.
distance.
They're bacon. Was it the bacon tomato club? Oh, it's so good. Whatever the hell it is. I'm thinking of. Bacon turkey, bacon, and tomato or whatever the fuck it is. Club. One of the best sandwiches. The best.
Their wraps
The
are
best.
pretty good too.
The best.
Their chicken wraps are pretty good too.
Oh, we're gonna go wrap. We're gonna go wrap. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they crumble?
No, it didn't.
No, they actually
It
stayed
actually
together.
stayed together. Actually, it didn't crumble.
Okay.
Like
Good. I like
like
to hear
Taco
that.
Bell or
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts hit your fucking forehead.
But I just wanted to say thank you.
Of course. And we thank you for tuning in every time. Unless Facebook decides not to tell you. Because Facebook hates us.
No, it's not that Facebook won't tell me. It's like now with work starting to wind down for the summer season, it'll be only the weekend.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I can understand that.
No, but except for like October till November. But yeah, I always try to call in and be like, chaos.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We like when you call in. We
But
like when you-
sometimes I definitely blame y'all for that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. We'll take the blame.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do
we
it
have
for
to
you.
add a little dash, man.
Yeah.
Dash Man's always the Dash Man.
There's always a
he's the
little
man.
dash of the dash.
Little dash.
Wait, so is he Mr. Dash? To Mrs. Dash?
Ha ha!
He gets it.
His mom's is Mrs. Dash.
He likes to smash the gash and dash. I mean, the guy's
She's Mama Dash.
right.
Okay, listen.
No,
she's
I
Mama
only
Dash.
do it out of fun.
No, we know.
I meant no.
we were more the shots. The shots were more fired from you, buddy. It's your little after message there.
No, Austin makes the show, honestly.
Aw.
I think. I think.
Well, that's why he's the
Heart.
longest.
He's
That's why he's the longest reigning co-host. I mean, all the other ones drop like flies.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I mean, like, hey, this show wouldn't be a show if it wasn't for M-Bomb here, and
Yeah, I
it wouldn't
know,
be a
but-
show with Andrea and
Yeah, that's what I'm
everyone
saying.
here.
It's-
So,
It is a complete team effort.
I just joined in.
hey, I just came in out of a whim, and I just like what he was doing, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna help you out as best as I can.
Hey, you know what? I give the credit to those who do these. I mean, obviously this is unscripted and everything's all just on the fly. But
Yeah.
you know, there's people out there that they host their own shows by themselves, but they do a script and it's just a different style. We are not that style. Like I just
Fuck scripts.
No,
but
honestly.
that's just it though. Like we do this. It's genuine. It's raw. It's uncensored. It's unfiltered, and that's the way I like it. And I want to keep it that way.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
That's like probably the best way to listen to podcasts, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to listen to some bullshit all the time that's scripted and like it's just like.
Oh my God! Did you see this? Oh, I heard this on the internet, and it's like, blah, it's like I don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah, we have talking points.
Well,
at
yeah, we
times,
do, but yeah.
but we're not like
Not stuck to it either.
right. It's not like you know what I mean. Yeah. So
I know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, whatever you said,
No.
Fred.
What y'all do
What do you mean, Gene?
is just
What we all do is we cause chaos.
That's all we do.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a cricket down here. It sounds like, and that's not a sound effect. It's a real cricket.
Oh wait, is she gone?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
She said,
Oh
Austin.
my God, you do.
She said, Austin, I had enough of you. So like, this is the sound effect for crickets.
Yeah, but there's one.
There
I
is
can
one
hear-
down here. I know this. And now he's not gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
heard
just
him.
did
I
it.
heard him. I heard him.
You little jerk.
I heard him a little chirping.
He swam in.
I know. I know. I don't know.
He swam in.
See, I'm the kind of person that wants to find him so I can release him out into the wild so he doesn't die down here. He or she.
Your cat is gonna fuck it up.
Well, they don't come down here anymore
Oh.
because the whole litter box situation wasn't working.
Ah.
Yeah, that just wasn't working. I had to
Damn.
put it back upstairs, which I don't like it, but it is what it is. Annalise says that what I meant to say was I appreciate everything y'all do, and it is amazing and inspires me to do something like this eventually. Well, I always tell people,
Hell yeah,
go ahead and do it. You know,
do it.
If you have the fire in you to do it, do it.
or if you have the water in your basement in the studio, do it. Go
Yeah,
ahead, just do it
do it.
anyways.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, we took care of that situation, but All right. Wow, we're already 2.5 hours in. What the hell have we been doing here?
I had to I hope
Technically,
you looked. I was like, turn the oven on.
Yeah. Grandma's left in the bathtub. Oh no, I left her in there all this time. That's okay. She'll be wrinkly like a fucking prune, like a raisin. She'll soak up all the water.
Oh damn.
I need some French bread pizza, so I hope he saw my message and turned the oven on.
That sounds so good right now.
But my oven takes forever to turn on, so I literally won't be eating French bread pizza until like 9:30 at this rate if he doesn't have the oven on before I get home.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
All right. Well, you know.
I mean, I don't really care, but
No, you don't care? Someone's got to care.
I care.
I want pizza, but
Yeah.
Me too.
But do you? Maybe we should order some. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I think we'll be on next week. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything crazy happening tomorrow or next week, right? Nothing's going on next week.
No.
No, it's the September.
I've been accidentally scheduled for hours I'm not available for. We'll see what happens with it.
Yeah.
So I might have to work, but
Yeah.
technically I had told them I couldn't work past 6.
Oh, see, it all works out.
So they shouldn't have scheduled me from 5 to 9:30. So yeah. I don't know if she did. She might have did it by mistake.
It could be. Yeah, I gotta give them the benefit.
I haven't heard any changes though yet, so we'll see if she remembers.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, either which way.
50-50 shot.
Yeah. All right. Austin, you got anything before we sign off? You got a new apartment. You feeling pretty good about everything, right?
I'm on cloud nine. And
on cloud nine?
I'm happy, and I'm enjoying my independence. I'm enjoying my peace. I'm enjoying just. I get to have friends. I can't wait to have you guys over to come check it out. I want to, I can't wait to have just have good times,
great oldies,
vibe, and just chill.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
That's all that does matter. You do the best you can every single day.
Dan Silly.
Like Dan Silly.
Sure.
Bullshit!
Yeah. Bullshit.
That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. For everyone listening and watching, thank you for listening and all that. Just make sure you head on over to our Facebook page, share, like, and follow, and of course, most importantly, because you'll get a better notification from this because they love us over there. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube channel because that's what we do here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But until then, we're gonna wrap everything up. We will see you live next week, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Austin will be here. Doesn't have a 45-minute drive here anymore.
It's a 20-minute drive. It's like
it's
a 15. I was like,
cuts it down. Yeah, cuts it down way low.
Mm-hmm.
Get low. Yeah, it's so much better, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I fucking love it. I'm glad I can be like a center of literally
Attention.
almost everything.
Center of attention.
Not really.
No.
In the heart of everything.
In the heart of everything. Yes, right at Burger King in Dogtown. So it's all good. Where there's a heart, there's a shark.
Yeah.
And Austin's in the middle of it.
Same thing with Dogtown. There's a shirt
Oh,
sometimes after Dogtown.
Oh yeah, big time. Just don't let them use the bathroom, Austin. Don't let anybody those people go in Dogtown. Don't let them use your bathroom.
Yeah. Don't let them stop.
Don't let them in
your
there.
potty.
Don't let them do it. They might.
Damn, I'm thinking about getting like some Dogtown.
You should. You
Hey,
live there.
I haven't had.
You only got to like 10, just so you know.
Fuck.
Yeah, you'll make it. You'll be all right. All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We will be back live next week. And we'll see you then. This is the M-Balm Effect. Bye. Bye.
That's it for this week's show. The fun doesn't have to end here. Check out our YouTube channel and get us wherever you get your podcasts on for more M-Balm Effect content. Don't get too wrecked, and have a great rest of your week. See you next time.
The M-Balm Effect.